Okay, we're recording now. So what happened last time? Anybody remember what happened last time?
Yes.
It was only 1 week ago.
We did Kingdom Building.
You did.
Grog had a duel with somebody
Gorg.
I forgot their name. What? Gorg had a duel.
Grog.
Who's gonna call him Grog? Fuck it.
He's not here to complain.
Grog had a duel with somebody whose name I forgot and killed
You
him.
forgot Drellin, like one of the major characters?
Jello's kind of a bitch.
That's irrelevant to the fact that he has been here since episode 1. He's been in the game longer than you have.
He had a duel with Drellin, got killed in the duel, and we buried him in the cemetery.
Yes, that is all true. Let's see. We had a duel that wasn't originally supposed to be to the death, but due to poison shenanigans, it was to the death. The party then returned after Drellin had defended his honor. Not Drellin, after Gorg had defended his honor. The party then, let's see, did some kingdom building. We got a knight. We got our first knight. Does anyone remember the name of the knight?
They, them.
That was their pronouns. Yes, they were they them, but
Peasant, right?
it was a peasant knight. Yes.
But since we didn't have any nobles yet, it didn't matter.
The knight is now sitting in your main room. Their name is Mordry. Mordry Chestermalt.
Mordry. Yeah, I would tell... I'd tell them... to guard over... where is the fucking... I never remember which map. Chandler Cross area.
Okay, so you're keeping them close to your capital.
I would tell them, I'd tell them they're in charge of the fortress between Deepholm and Force Edge. And
Deepholm blamed it, haven't they?
Yeah, well, dwarfs. Yeah, that's where the dwarfs were stationed.
Yeah.
So, let's see. This is before the finalization. Well, I guess this isn't before the finalization of the army, but
we are currently outfitting the armies.
yes. My Peeth is on the way. It should be here in like 25 minutes. That's Pog. Because I've been eating all day and I can feel my body wasting away.
Join the cult of
It's the
Vex
diet
and
going,
do all
Tinky?
you want.
It's going all right.
And their job will be protecting Deepholm and Force Edge, since they're like 2 hours walk away from either town.
All right.
And
the party
they come from Forest Edge too, so familiar territory.
The party now stands in between meetings. The party now stands outside in the sort of gentle morning chill of spring.
Yes, I should. Oh yeah, I was thinking about asking Marcelo if he'd like an official like Chandler Cross Knight title.
He would probably decline that.
Okay.
All right, you guys are free to go around town and or speak to anyone you wish. You can see that just over here to your west, to the west, Gaxum is working on one of the defenders. He has his legs up and working again, and the defender is standing stationary as Gaxum like has one of his panels open and is like fiddling around inside it.
Neat.
You can see that the bot is powered on. However, it is just standing. Every once in a while, it'll turn its torso and sort of look around, but is seemingly doing nothing.
God, this map gets less and less accurate.
Have we visited Undercross in a while?
Not in like 5 months. Do you want to go through the uh, Among Us event?
Yeah, investment.
Yeah. We also have to deal with that Illithid.
Oh, that's true. We can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
let's
big,
actually-
by the way, how big do you want the presence of guards to be?
Intrusive. Super intrusive. Like you can't take a step without them asking you why.
No.
No, let's not do that.
Probably about the heavy around gates, entrances to the city. A number of them around any like important structure, like the cathedral and the noble villa. And then otherwise, just like a couple every here and there, watching over the city. Normal amount of guards in the city. Not light, not heavy.
Most of them are near the villa. Oh, Miri's also just not in the city anymore. She left. So I'll just get rid of her token.
That's too bad. Wait, we allowed her to leave and not pay for her crimes?
I mean, when you fired her, she just left the city. Like, without telling you guys, she's bailed.
Oh, she's flaking on the contract?
The contract
No,
doesn't
she
apply
doesn't
to her
serve.
anymore.
That's fair.
She's like, oh, cool, well, I'm not bound to be here anymore, and also the person that... Also, I have no reason to be here, and the only person I really got along with is dead. I'm out.
Yeah, let's set you Undercross.
The guards sit there. They have muskets on their backs, but the weapons they are holding are... They have halberds.
Nice.
No.
Oh, I like the nameless creature 1/1
Where?
of the guards. And they're 6-0 health.
I don't understand what you mean.
If you master the token, they don't have any stat.
Yeah,
They don't
they're
have
not
statted
statted up yet. They'll be statted up when combat actually occurs.
Mm-hmm. They're 6-0 health.
The guards are silent, but they let you in.
Alright.
The door to Undercross is guarded.
Yes. Let us vent downwards.
Makes like the vent sound.
You know, we could actually make like that an elevator theoretically, since we have electricity.
True.
Also, yeah, I was like doing the mental math, and
Is Gord coming with us, or?
No, not yet.
I didn't invite him because we're going to deal with the Illithid, and he's gonna join us soon.
About 20-minute walk later.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I was saying I was doing the like math in my head, like thinking about the distance you have to walk from the outpost and how many hexes it is away from like actual Chandler Cross, and I realized Undercross is actually like directly under the villa.
On technicality, any one of these creatures could technically just dig their way up and end up like in our basement or something.
They do not have burrow speeds.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if they could grab a shovel and maybe dig upwards, like.
Do you not understand how far down we are? And the fact that it's solid bedrock?
It's 20 minutes straight down.
It also isn't straight down.
Yeah.
Because you guys straight up just can't climb straight down.
I can.
That's very cool of you. Any askers? Any askers?
Me? How's the city looking right now as we get down
It is significantly more populous than it was a few months ago. Let me check the population of the city, actually.
More Ettercaps or more roach folk?
Significantly more roach folk than Ettercaps.
Thought they breeded about the same.
They don't.
They do not.
There's like, it's maybe 80 to 20 percentile. So 80% roach folk.
Wow.
Undercross has a population of 1,250.
So it's got about 300 air caps.
Yeah.
Fog.
There's as many people living in Undercross as there is Deep Home and Forest Edge.
What? That's great.
And Undercross is just recently established.
I know, right? And they'll keep growing too. That's the best part about it.
As we're walking, I'll ask Azrael, can you assess the crowd for me? Let's see if you'd be better at getting a general vibe.
I'm not very good at reading roach folk faces. How does everyone look?
Yeah. I wanna have Azrael read the room, like how the roach folk and Ettercaps are interacting.
Want me to do a sense motive on all of them?
Yeah, give me a general sense motive.
Alright, I'll bless myself so I can get a +1 on this.
Wait,
Everyone's
there's
doing
no
fine.
way. Oh, that's grim.
Yeah, this is mine.
It appears as though because they are like cosmically and legally not allowed to do conflict, they have segregated themselves. There are parts of the city where Ettercap just aren't allowed, and parts of the city where roach folk aren't allowed.
I'll inform that to Basilius. Some of them have segregated themselves into specific parts of the cities, or the city.
Alright. Well,
And as you peek down, most of the Ettercaps seem to live in the hole.
In the giant pit.
Yeah.
makes sense.
I mean, that's
Or
what
not.
we were
Yeah, how
considering
far
when we
down was
built.
that again?
It goes far past your dark vision.
Okay.
What about Grim's dark vision?
What about my sea in darkness?
I don't know. Grim, are you good at telling distances just from looking?
Probably not. Well, I am a ranger.
That's survival,
maybe.
right? Yeah, that...
Yeah, give me survival.
probably is.
I'd allow it.
31.
31. It's about a half a mile.
Hmm.
Half a mile drop.
Oh, and they're, I think it's funny that they're actual, like, they are actual houses, not tenements.
Yeah, that's true. Houses just hang.
Yeah, there's
up.
plenty
It's
of
just like-
room for them.
Yeah, it's just a ton of, like, nice houses chilling on the
Well,
edge of a
nice,
cliff.
nice comparatively.
Hmm.
Just hanging off the wall.
And then Azrael's shrine is here.
Yeah, here, let me...
Do you have the art for his
I do.
followers?
You know, for a little bit, I did not notice the follower. I was too busy staring at the roach folk and stuff.
Well, conveniently, all of your followers are also roach folk.
No, his second level followers are Ettercaps.
Oh, yeah. But they have roach folk stats.
Do they?
Yeah.
No, they...
If you click on the second level followers, the race is roach folk.
Oh,
It's
They
because
have-
it wasn't changed because after you made them.
What race
Oh.
did you model the Ettercaps on?
orcs.
Okay, yeah.
It was orcs, but they had spider climb and venom. Is what you told me.
Yeah.
So they had +4 strength, base 15, bringing them to 19.
Oh, and you used the same art for two of them.
Oh, did I? Wait, what?
Yeah, both the third level and first level followers share the same art.
Oh, I think that's because there was no roach troll card.
Yeah, there's not a lot of roach folk art at all.
So I didn't want to use the normal roach folk. Here, let me find.
I could use this art. Put it in general.
No.
Here, what about this art?
I'll allow it. I mean,
That sort of fits.
No, it's not. Here.
I got it. I already got it. Yep, I literally was just about to do that one.
What the fuck? Where'd
There
you
you go.
find that one, Zach? Damn, that looks horrifying.
I just looked up insect priest.
Yeah, I don't think he got what you meant. Jesus, I'm not gonna sleep well tonight.
Azrael's cult when we start mass producing weapons.
Roach with the gat.
That's not a gat, my boy. That's a flamethrower, I think.
Oh, look at the boy.
Wait, these are large-sized creatures.
Oh, are they?
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah, they're, are they the ogres?
No, the ogres are, yeah, what's it called? One sec. Oh, no, I forgot they're just regular. Okay, well, you walk in here and you see the small shrine. One of the breweries has been ripped apart and replaced with a shrine.
Wait, what? Can you repeat that again?
I said one of the breweries, the places where alcohol is distilled, was ripped away and replaced with. Actually, wait, I like that art way more.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
the second one
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
right.
Yeah, that one looks good, yeah.
What is, so wait, 7 plus 3 plus, oh, no, wait, you have diabolic leadership, right?
Yes, sir.
What's it called? I don't remember off the top of my head.
Vile leadership.
Okay, plus 3, 3, 4, 5, 12, leadership score of 12. Which means oh wait, what? I thought you had more leadership.
You wrote down that he has. Let's see, how many of each does he have? First, second, third.
Wait. He has he doesn't have ruthless, rewards loyalty, or punishes minions. Won't do it yet, does he?
He has not. He does not done it. He has not done any of that stuff yet. No.
Okay, in that case, he only has a leadership score of 12, which is 8 first level followers.
He doesn't have any other followers.
No. If he walks up and beats up one of his roach folk, he will immediately gain 2 more followers and a eder cap.
if I just push this roach folk over for no reason, then.
And then each of those has a zombie fly.
I know.
I assume would probably be like patrolling the city or something. Just chilling on the ceiling and watching. Oh, look at them.
Azrael. This part of the city smells significantly worse than the rest of it. As you are immediately, especially because you're used to such a smell, you are immediately inundated with the smell of like a sweet rot.
All right, yeah. He'll take a look around just to see
Uh,
everything in this area.
yeah, as you step in, you see, but the cohort someone who what's it called? Is the cohort someone you choose or someone who comes to follow you?
Someone that really
It
shows
doesn't.
up.
It is unspecified. The only thing is that they have undying loyalty to you.
Okay, well then, Azrael, you can choose whether you specifically chose this woman. She's also a Dampier. You can choose whether you specifically chose her or if she is just here.
She
here. I
just
think
showed
that-
up.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think just showed up would make more sense.
As you step in, many of the roach folk are in, what's it called? Dreadlord, like your Dreadlord garb. You can see remnants of exoskeletons, as well as exoskeleton giant flies buzzing around, as well as just regular flies. You see one of the only people here that is not a roach folk. You see a robed, I would say pale skin, but her skin is kind of lifeless. Oh, one sec. Sorry, my food's arrived, I think.
Did I get leadership too?
It would be horrible for you.
Yeah, it would be next to useless for you.
Your leadership score would be 7. Mine is 15. Miraculous is 12. I mean, you would technically get your own cohort that would be 5th level, but you would almost never get followers. And
Yeah,
your
but-
cohort would level up a lot slower than ours. Ours will always be our level -2. Yours would level up every 3rd level. So by level 20, yours would be 12th level, whereas ours would be 18.
It wasn't my food. It was a construction worker telling me that they're doing construction. Thank you.
Wow.
Got
Wow,
your-
an actual
got
polite
your hopes up.
construction worker.
Yeah, but you see a woman who you recognize as a Dampier. It's pretty easy, especially when you know the features. She's wearing a long, plain, dark robe, maybe like a darkish brown or darkish gray. And she holds herself up with a long war scythe, similar to the one you use.
There's only 2 entrances to this place, right?
Undercross?
There's multiple.
No, there's many.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Because you can enter from anywhere in the Underdark, you can enter from Chandler Cross, or you can enter from the house.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. There's only 2 entrances we know of.
Zach,
Also-
let go of Barasingus.
It
What?
is also notable that travel is permitted between Chandler Cross and Undercross. It's not like segregated.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying, like, I've never seen her in China.
Yeah, you've never seen her before.
Oh, we would walk up and
The woman turns to face you. Ah, you must be the one that I've heard of. She gives a bow. Thank you for allowing us in your presence, priest.
Us? I don't think I got your name.
Oh, one second. I gotta look up your actual title. You're called a Necro Lord. That's your actual title, not priest.
Nice to meet you, Necro Lord Azrael.
Yes. He says, I am Barastangus. It's likely you've never met me. I come from a faraway place. When I heard that there was a nation whose public church espoused the teachings of Vecna, I had to take a look for myself. It is rare indeed that someone follows the Pallid Prince so openly.
Yes, I should give thanks to I should give thanks for Basilius for allowing me to create a church here.
Basilius, the roach folk next to you has like a severed arm of either an endercap or a roach folk, and he's just kind of like chewing on it, watching it as well.
As Azrael points me out, I nod and say, I've been watching over the cult so far. So far, I've seen they've not done anything that would earn my ire. I have no issues with them existing.
Barastangus does not speak to you, but instead speaks to Azrael. He says, I have come from very far, and I wish admittance into your church. The place I come from, Turam, it is not, our worship is not welcome.
I'd be glad to have you. The roach folk that came here were originally pushed out of their own home for their own worship of Vecna.
Indeed. It is so disappointing that many are too short-sighted to see the benefits of the gifts. The benefits and gifts given to us by our master.
Yes, I couldn't agree more.
I have been gifted with a great boon through my blood, and it seems as though you have as well.
And what would this boon be?
You are granted cursed blood. I can smell it in you. Your ancestry is that of a vampire.
Ah, yes. I tend not to think about it much.
I do not recognize the strain, what kind of blood you have, but it is similar to mine.
Would I know specifically what type of vampire?
Probably not. No.
No. Okay.
Unless like one of your like direct ancestors was one, probably not. Okay, that's probably my actual food. One sec.
Yeah, classically, we're in Undercross, the city where the Roach folk and Ettercap live, and where Azrael set his cult, and we are being introduced to his cohort.
Cool. I am in the realm known as the rental car on my way home.
Lamau.
So I'm here mostly as a spectator right now to know what I see.
I love how both of you just sit back to watch.
Back at the mansion.
Oh no, you're down here with us.
Yeah.
Okay,
We are about to go
where is here?
speak. We're about to go kill an illithid.
A what now?
Mind flayer.
A what now?
A mind flayer.
What's that?
It's a creature that likes to eat brains.
Integral face.
How have you never heard of a mind flayer? It's like
I'm
the
sorry,
iconic
this is-
D&D monster.
It's not like I'm still a novice at D&D and this is my first Pathfinder campaign in about
Counterpoint.
15 years.
Counterpoint. I have heard about mind flayers before I've ever even played a D&D related game.
Yeah, same.
Okay, so what is it? Is it like a fillet of fish or?
Somebody search up a picture and send it to him.
I love how you say you're gonna send me pictures, but I can't look because I'm driving.
Hold on. I'll
Just crash.
I'm back.
Just crash, easy. Yeah, no.
It is surprisingly easy to crash a car.
Yeah.
Yeah, not gonna happen in this rental. Even though it's the shittiest rental I've ever had, not gonna happen.
Why are you renting a car? Don't you own a car?
I do, but it's in getting painted and some parts replaced.
Cool. Okay, my pizza's here, so we're going to continue.
Cool.
All right. The Dampier woman gives you another short bow and says, "I will be happy to see such a brazen worship of our Lord go aided, and I will be here for it."
Well, I hope to let our church grow and hopefully maybe get more followers.
Says, "I am sure that many who are disrespected or trod upon for their beliefs will make their way here."
I do believe so. We have quite the reputation for accepting people, or hold on, I need to word this correctly.
People is a fine word to use.
Yeah, right. People that are looked down upon most time.
Indeed. She says, "Well, I do not want to take up too much more of your time. I was leading the roach folk in prayer when you entered."
Yeah, quick question: how does the statue of Vecna look?
One sec.
And where is it placed?
It is placed right here under the canopy.
Hmm.
It is a wooden statue of a gaunt-looking man in robes, missing a left hand and left eye.
So is this the 5e hot Vecna, or
No,
damn?
There's a 5e.
Oh,
The-
Vecna,
What?
Vecna and 5. They made Vecna hot for 5e. Look at him.
Okay, I think we need to talk about your definition of hot.
I mean, like comparatively.
Vecna looks more
Like-
like this. Like that.
Yeah, that's the type of Vecna I usually think of.
I know.
I never realized how much of a visual game this is
Yeah.
until I start missing out on being able to look at things.
But yes, the statue is of a gaunt and malnourished-looking man missing a left hand and left eye.
That's
Those parts are just removed.
They weren't
That's hot.
cars.
Shut up, Gorg. You're not here.
Be quiet.
Cool.
No,
Gorg is
start-
here.
Start talking when you return. Wait, is Gorg here in character?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Let me bring his token here then.
So we're gonna go deal with the Mind Flayer.
Yeah, he'll give a quiet prayer to this statue and
Yeah, I've just been
back to the group.
very
My
quietly
headcanon is that
following
they-
you guys.
Yeah. My headcanon is that they left this as a distillery, but they just built the statue around it.
One of Vecna's things is overindulgence. So yeah.
Yes, this place smells like alcohol and corpses.
Two great things for a necromancer.
So this will start walking past.
These two roach folk will sort of scuttle in the way and motion to go this way instead.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing that's their corpse farm.
Probably.
Sure. As Vasilius, grab Gorg.
Oh. Alright, let's head in.
Okay. You step in. Bogleech is not here, but Urvog is.
Are these the Eder caps here?
Yeah, they're here. They're just chilling. Having a meal. Urvok waves his large crab claw. Greetings.
Hmm. Hello, Irva. How have things been in the past few months?
They've been passable.
I assume things have calmed down with the Ettercap since our last discussion?
Yes. Bogleech and I have come to an agreement. We're splitting the city based on population.
Alright.
That would explain the segregation.
Except for
laws
this
that-
room. So,
Ah.
the one with the more... so we split the city percentage-wise based on the percentage of population.
I saw the Ettercaps were living down the pit. Makes sense for their natural climbing abilities.
Aha. There was also some dwarves, or the weird ones. Some with pale skin, some with dark skin. We fought off both.
Dirt.
Would we know them as Duragar?
Durgar. Yeah.
Yes.
Some of them had like paler skin and beards, and some had like grayish skin and beards.
Have you spoken to the bright skinned dwarves yet?
No. They came by with a small force and we fought for a bit before they left.
Oh dear.
So the dwarfs haven't made it to Undercross yet.
He's saying they have, but they were perceived as similar to the Duragar and were immediately
Yes.
attacked.
They were attacked.
Oh.
Well, yes. The dwarves that bear my skin color are allies.
The ones with the gray skin and white beards are not your ally.
Okay. What's their difference?
Okay. Many centuries of isolation.
Okay.
Okay. I imagine he's eating just like you are.
Yeah, yeah. He points with his claw hand and says, "The gray ones come out of that hole often."
Okay. Yes, they have a city a couple hours away. Have you met with the Illithid, the beast with tentacle mouth?
Oh, yes. He helped us fight dwarves.
Oh.
The bright or dark skin?
Well, both, until just now.
Hmm. Yes,
Maybe
we've heard.
that was the issue.
Perhaps.
Could he have maybe convinced them that the both of them could have been enemies?
Or perhaps the opposite. Perhaps he just offered and then did he come to you and offer to help?
We discovered his hut. And he traded with us for things.
The story comes slightly more together. Anyway, well, it's good to see you're doing well. We'll be off to speak to the Illithid now.
He says, "Walking too slow. Take Weasel cart. I'll show."
Weasel cart?
Hey, Key, don't play with me.
He hops down and you see
So cute.
it's a dire weasel.
Didn't know that was such a thing.
Where did you find this thing?
Oh, tame them. They live in the caverns near.
Interesting.
How big is it?
It's about the size of a horse.
Oh, okay.
Have you been? I assume you've received the weapons and armor we sent down to start manning together the army.
Yes.
Good.
He's still eating with his chest mouth.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does he use both mouths to eat?
They both chew at the same time, but one just doesn't have food in it. It's like a muscle thing that he can't control.
Alright.
All right. Well, we'll be off then. So this kind of motions at the cart.
Take it.
He's gonna
What
he's
you
taking,
on?
he's taking the driver's seat.
Hiya! There's like a squeak and it trots off.
We're off to see the illithid, the wonderful illithid evolve.
I
Would Grim
am
wa- would
connecting
Grim wa-
to
I
Hibachi
would be the
now.
lion, you'd be the Tin Man. I guess Gorg would be the scarecrow. Wait, no, you'd be the scarecrow. Gorg will be the Tin Man.
Wait, what
I'm
would I be?
I'm connecting to
Scarecrow.
Hibachi right now.
All right.
Basilius is Dorothy.
Yeah.
Because he's the main character.
Wait, I know that there was like an issue last time. Do I have to do something different with Hibachi this time?
No. This should all be the same. That's all should be fixed.
Okay.
I assume the farm we built down here is like fully up.
Yeah.
What's it growing?
Mushrooms.
Makes sense.
Anything that doesn't require sunlight.
The mushroom funguses and other things like that.
Let me know when you see me.
We see ya.
Okay, I'm still connecting.
Now Tanky's got to find the illithid hut map.
Yeah, by the way, scroll up a bit. If you see the
There never was a map. You guys met in darkness off to the void. Because I specifically didn't have a map.
Did we? I remember a map. Did I?
Yeah,
miss
there
that
was a
in
hut.
the-
There was a
Yeah,
hut.
was- there was a
definitely
hut.
Okay.
There's an
Oh,
inside
so we're
hut.
wait. Are we still in the town?
No, there
That's the
was
map
there
that-
was an outside hut, but not an inside hut.
Roach
Mm.
City. This place.
I
seems
have
pleasant.
because I have a vivid mental image of the inside hut because I
Maybe that's just your imagination. I don't have a
no,
map for
I
it.
know that
Oh,
because
okay.
I was imagining it the entire
Guys.
time.
Guys. Can somebody catch me up on what I have missed so far this evening?
Almost
because
literally
I
nothing.
only
You
have.
missed nothing.
Well,
We walked
where are we? And how did
downstairs.
we get here? Downstairs from the mansion. This is in the
Yeah, the
basement.
Among Us.
Yeah, we went through the Among Us event and entered the under.
We went to what?
the
Through
Among
the
Us
Among
event.
Us rock.
It's a hidden passageway that allows us to get into Undercross.
Well, it's not hidden. It's
Well,
a
not
public
hidden,
passageway.
I'm so fucking confused. Can someone please explain to me what's going on? Like I'm a
You missed
child who
nothing.
doesn't know anything.
We're in the city of Undercross.
Okay, all these things are just in the city.
They're
Okay.
the citizens of Undercross.
Yeah,
The
they're all
Roadfolk and
citizens.
Those are the roach folk and ettercaps that we made our citizens.
Okay, so we aren't gonna have to kill all these things
Do
No.
not harm them, or
No.
I will smite you.
Okay,
and
thank
I
God.
can smite you.
because they're gross.
Fuck
Well,
you.
let me. If anyone has to kill Gorg, let it be me because he
This-
can't hurt me.
What's it called? This city.
Wait,
this
wait,
city-
why do you want to kill me?
No, I'm not saying we have to. I'm just saying if we have to, let me do it.
What the fuck?
The what's it called? The city. By the way, Gorg, you're correct. The city is gross. It's pretty gross. There's roaches, bugs everywhere. There's just corpses sometimes just in the street, but they're easily collected by the church.
We're working on it.
Why are you gonna have to kill me?
We're not.
We're not. It's a joke.
We're just saying if you harmed the
Classy-
people, you were
classy
saying we were
moments.
gonna attack it.
Anyway,
If you
off
harm
to
the
see the
roach folk in
elephant.
any way, if you harm the roach folk in any way, I would attack you.
Are we gonna recruit the illithid?
Well, I don't know. Maybe if he's more welcome to the idea. It depends on a lot of factors. He already rejected joining us once.
But we were also unestablished at the time.
That's true. At that time, we had 3 towns, and now we have like 7.
True.
One of them is.
At that time, I don't even think we had a time. I thought that was
That was
Before-
pre-revolt.
pre-revolt. So, yeah.
Oh, true. Yeah, and that. Now we even got like technology and shit. We got robots.
The robots are a work in progress.
Still, we are like heating and electricity, so
All right. Soon you arrive at a very similar or very familiar-looking cave with a hut. Not with a hut, because I couldn't find the map. So, it's a similar-looking cave. You were here absolutely before.
By the way,
Wait a
Matt,
second. I know
what it
this
is-
cave. Isn't this the
yeah,
kobold cave?
isn't this where we found the giant kobold? Not the giant kobold, the
The
daemon?
kobold with the cursed water, yeah.
Yes, this used to be the Kobold Cave, yes. But you arrive.
Grim makes a note. All these caves look the
I
same.
assume the hut is here.
There's no hut this time.
Wait, what?
There's
It
no
was
hut.
a mental illusion.
But you feel a presence, and you hear a voice in all of your heads. Greetings again.
I'll think greeting. We've come back to speak to you once more.
I sense a mind, a new one.
Gorg is just like looking around, like what? 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 Who? What?
So this kind of flutters across the water.
There is a shimmer of light right about here, and the creature appears. Although, from what I can feel, it's not much of a mind at all.
that laugh is out loud.
It does not walk,
Same.
it sort of gently floats.
It's a new companion of ours.
Oh,
who's
none of-
traveling.
None of us have an intelligence over 12.
No, the party is not very smart. The party does not look appetizing to the Mind Flayer.
The party is slightly above average.
The Mind Flayer,
If he would be mauling for Gatsum.
the Mind Flayer wiggles its tentacles and says, "What brings you then to my home? Another trade?"
No, I heard tale from our dwarven companions, not the Durgar. You've been attacking their units as they ventured around the place.
He says, "Indeed, I have been paid to do so."
Yes, it was a misunderstanding. I assume you can make the distinction between dwarves and Durgar?
Of course I can.
The dwarves are not enemies. Do not harm them anymore.
If I do not receive payment, I will not.
We've
Alright.
explained to the roach folk and ettercaps that they're not to attack the normal dwarves.
Normal is such a very judgmental word, is it not?
I agree.
I don't think any of you are very normal.
Certainly not.
To be fair, what is normal?
Indeed, it is a point of view.
You guys can have your philosophy listen later.
All right. There were no... I did not eat such creatures anyway. Dwarves, their minds are too thick.
Go straight
Thick with two C's.
Too thick, too bulky.
Extra
Too much memory, but not the kind I enjoy. I simply disintegrated them after killing them. There's nowhere to bury them.
Well, I'm glad to hear you were not just mindlessly striking out against them. There is much
Aye.
confusion on the above grounds.
He says, "Know this, I never do anything without thinking about it. Nothing I do is unplanned."
Speaking of planning, have you considered the offer I extended to you before? Over the last many months, we've greatly expanded our kingdom.
You still offer me nothing. I have no need for such bargains. especially not with fiends.
Fair is fair. Well, I believe we're done here.
was
I
gonna ask
believe
him
you are as well.
I was gonna ask him what would he like in return for working with us.
As you think to say that, he looks at you expectantly. Asriel?
Oh, he already heard it, so I'm just waiting for an answer.
He's waiting for you to ask. It's only polite.
All right, well, yeah, I'll ask then.
Before you speak, he does look right at you, though. But yes.
This guy freaks me out. What would
Comes
he
over
like in
here,
return?
mind blank.
Exactly. What would
Or
he
he's
like
just
in
trying to
return?
figure out what the hell he is.
What would he like in return for working with us?
You say that out loud? That's kind of weird. He says, "It's most often that you would offer me mines or something similar. However, I am growing tired of such paltry meals. Eating Duragar tyrants is truly the only thing that makes me interested anymore." He says, "I see in your mind that you have a great many possessions, although such possessions that are something I'm not entirely interested in. Could you make me an offer that you do not currently have? Such promises are upheld, I know that."
Gorg tries to think of something, and the only thing he can really think of is maybe we could give him the mind of one of the dragons that are invading.
Basilius is just curious where Asriel's gonna lead this conversation.
Yeah, no.
He floats gently.
I'm trying. I don't know. If the only thing that he likes to eat nowadays are specifically the tyrant leaders.
Well, it's because they're very high intelligence.
Yeah,
The higher intelligence a brain, the more delicious it is.
I am so sorry.
I muted you for that.
Sorry.
Do it again and be banned forever.
I am so sorry. I did that. That just came. I'm so sorry. That just came out.
Do you not
I
have
am
push
so
to
sorry.
talk? What kind of streamer
Yeah.
are you?
I don't.
You should set that up. It makes it a lot.
Okay,
easier.
gang. Yes, like I was saying, he says that, or you know that it's likely that the more intelligent a mind is, the more delicious it is.
Let's see.
Does he react to Classy's Gorg's thought?
He does, but he doesn't say anything.
There's the invading dragons. That would take a while to get to.
There are plenty of dragons below your city as well.
What?
There are.
Indeed, underground dragons are not entirely uncommon. As well as Lenorms, there are quite a few living in the region.
I think
Uh-huh.
if there were dragons under the city, I would have known about it.
He shakes his head. He says, "Deeper than your paltry mind can feel."
Yes, we've already encountered a Linorm near a city before.
Yes, I am aware of your memory.
This man just knocks in your brain whenever you come in. Like he already knows everything you thought of.
How is the training of the Lindworm going?
You haven't checked in on it, really.
We've been going there every
Hold up.
month. with a
Grim is
trainer.
going with the trainer. I think.
Then I
Yeah.
can tell you, not good.
Mm.
There just really isn't that much experience with the people that you're hiring. There's no like master beast tamers. I think it's just your regular people.
Mhm. That's fair. I mean, the main thing the first step is just getting it used to human interaction, like
Yeah, true.
bringing
But
it
that-
jewels and having it used to like people being around it, delivering it things.
Yeah, so it doesn't straight up attack you all. But continuing on, would you prefer one of these subterranean dragons?
Such a contest of powers beyond me. I am not exactly a combative being. My powers are more subtle.
What if we weaken it first? I mean, we will have to defeat it in battle to bring it here.
I do not believe you could weaken and drag a creature. Yeah, you could attempt to do that. But, let's see, he says, I do not believe that you could weaken and drag a creature worthy of me. Basilius, you become aware that, illithids are... What's the term for it? Force wounds. Let's see, I gotta bring it up. A wound in the force, yes. There's just a empty space where the illithid is.
Oh,
Illithids or their species have been cut off from the force.
interesting.
And he cannot sense you doing it, either.
Does the creature have to be alive for us to bring you the brain, or can we just put the brain in a jar and bring it to
He
you?
says, there was technology in order to extend a brain's life after death, but with the death of my species and the destruction of the Court of Shadows, such technology is more than likely lost.
Basilius, didn't you say there was an underwater temple you wanted to go explore?
I've been
We,
planning on investigating.
Did we purify the lightsaber yet?
Nope.
We could
No.
offer him the lightsaber's
No.
intellect.
It has to be a physical brain.
Okay.
He has a specific kind of mouth for eating brains. You give that good
Go
suck.
Yes, by the way, illithids will normally just like clamp their squid mouth around your head and start just sucking the memories and whatever the fuck else out of your noggin, given the chance.
Wait, is the Mind Flayer an illithid?
Yeah, that's
or-
another
Yeah.
name for them.
Illithid
Oh,
is
I
the name of
see.
the species. Mind Flayer is like a nickname for them.
Mm.
I see.
Mm. Um.
Gork is just still trying to think of what else we might be able to bring.
Yeah, like it wants something good to eat, so I'm just trying to think of whatever other animal.
What other animal or being?
Wait, did he say he doesn't think we could kill a dragon?
Yes.
What if we? What if we? What if we do kill a dragon?
Such hypotheticals are a waste of my brain space.
Humor me.
What if we are
If
contracted?
we were to
What if
manage
I consume a star? The meaning of the question matters little.
Right, but hypothetically, if we were to defeat a dragon and bring it, would you be willing to join us at that point and accept that as your payment?
It is certainly something that I would greatly reward. I will not sign a contract or pact. My soul is beyond any of you.
Would that be fine with you, Basilius?
Mm.
The dragon would need to be... in order to satiate my hunger. The dragon would need to be at least very old.
Oh, that's like CR16.
I was gonna say that's a big fight right there, Chief.
Mm.
I would prefer a metallic dragon.
Well, we will certainly consider the opportunity. I'm sure you're very aware of the draconic armies nearby.
I am aware simply from the fear I feel above.
If I remember
If-
correctly,
if-
metallic. Sorry to interrupt. If I remember correctly, metallic colors are usually like good dragons, right?
Metallic dragons are good, yes.
And
Chromatic
only
dragons
one
are bad.
Yeah, the only one I know that exists nearby is the one leading the other nation.
And
Yes,
and
Ultravon.
primal dragons are neutral.
Oh, I didn't know there was such things
Well.
like primal dragon.
If the armies come to clash with us, perhaps a corpse or two would find its way down to you.
A corpse is not what I'm looking for. I need the brain fresh.
I guess you're at Azrael. I'm sure you're aware he can preserve corpses
It is not the
as well as
preservation.
they were fresh.
It is the consciousness that matters.
Yes, I think it's mostly because he wants to consume the memories of the creature.
A dead brain is simply a chunk of meat. It is irrelevant. I may as well eat a foot.
Yes,
They
I don't
mean
think
the
there's
same
any-
to me.
Yeah, unless a dragon fails its save against Azrael's possession.
Yeah, unless I can somehow possess it, which is not going to be easy.
And you definitely don't want to be in the creature when the
Yeah,
the brain
because
is
that's
eaten.
going to be a fucking hell of a trip.
That's easy enough. We just like render it unconscious after Azrael's possessed it and brought it.
Yeah, like immediately like tie it down, like pop straight out and let him snack on
Well,
it.
I sense that you have no other things to offer, so you may see yourself away.
Yes.
As we walk away, Gorg kind of pipes up. We might not need to possess it. We
Oh.
might be able to convince it, or rather, trick it into coming with us willingly.
But what
Metallic
then?
dragons. Go ahead, sorry.
What then when it realizes the only reason it's here is to become something's lunch?
Oh, I think by that point, it may be a bit too late for it. We are fairly deep, and the Mind Flayer is fairly powerful, it seems.
But remember,
So I
he stated
think
he stated himself that his powers aren't for a combative role; they're more subtle.
correct. So if we manage to bring it in, then the Mind Flayer might be able to, lull it to a point where it won't put up a fight.
In any case, the creature is allowing itself to be bought by Urlok at the moment, so there should be no issues. We do not, unless its deals go astray with him, we should have no issues.
Also, the Mind Flayer maybe, if it was pissed off, could kill all of Undercross.
Yes, this is something I'm pretty afraid of right now.
Well, I think it would be similar to, let's say if we were to give a spider to a praying mantis. I believe that the praying mantis would easily behead and devour the spider.
It depends on the size of the praying mantis and the size of the spider.
Yeah, some sizes are fucking big.
What's it called? Oh, the Pathfinder term for it is an Encephalon Gorger, is what it's called. Not a Mind Flayer, but I'm just gonna call it Mind Flayer because fuck Pathfinder. I was gonna say, fuck Wizards of the Coast for trademarking Mind Flayer.
Yeah, my player is fine either way.
It's the reason you barely
Wizard-
see. It's the reason you don't see Beholders either, because that's also trademarked.
Really?
Yep.
Ah, I
Fuck
didn't know that.
wizards for a lot of reasons.
But I also just have custom stats for Beholders because I've used them. They're my favorite monster of all time.
I've fought a beholder once. I remember a little bit of a side tangent. When I played a cleric, I fought a beholder. It turned one of my allies to stone. I immediately unturned them, and then it turned them again in its next turn.
The best part about Dungeon of the Mad Mage is there was a floor filled with invisible beholders.
What the fuck?
It was hilarious. It was a floor with like 7 or something. It was like they were all like level 16 at this point, and there were like 7 level 16 players versus 7 or 8 permanently invisible beholders. It was a great time.
That sounds like hell.
The combat took a long time, but it was so fun.
So when is that gonna happen for Jing?
You guys are not at the point where you could fight a beholder. Beholder would whoop your guys' ass.
Yeah, no.
Hey,
What about
Tofu could
baby
live.
beholder?
What's that?
I was
Tofu could live.
What
Try
was
not
that?
beat it, but she could live.
Gorg said something. What was that?
No, I was making a joke. I said, what about a baby beholder?
Oh, maybe a baby cute little baby beholder. Maybe.
Is there even such a thing?
No. Beholders are born fully grown. They're born when a beholder has a dream about a beholder or a beholder or itself.
if I can somehow get an undead beholder, I'd be fucking rocking it.
Not gonna lie, Tanky, that beholder specifically in that GIF reminds me a lot of Gengar.
Excuse me? What did you say?
What did you just say?
If
What
Can we ban Classy?
did I mispronounce
GIF.
beholder?
We've had this conversation like every single game.
It's just how I say it.
Phonetically, it should be. Okay, I don't care.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
We
before-
move. So are we going to Roach City or are we going right back up to Chandler Cross?
Like Channel Cross.
Yeah,
Okay.
like Santa
We
Claus.
exit through the Among Us rock.
Yeah. Classy,
Oh,
look at the Among
that
Us rock.
rock!
Yeah, the Among Us rock.
Du-du-du-du-du-du-du.
You head down past its massive dick.
Hands.
These are hands.
Hands.
No, it has no hands. It's just the Among Us rock.
No, it's an Among Us rock with giant hands.
Hand in hand.
I was gonna say, on our walk up, I could tell Basilio that I could like cast water breathing on the group so we can head down to that temple he wanted to explore so badly a while ago.
Oh, that would be convenient. We have some time before the armies head off. We could entertain that thought. First, I want to speak to Talon.
Speaking of entertaining a thought, how is your wife doing, Basilius?
Oh, she's fine. She's fine.
I would explain to
Oh, do you like the new devout pack guard art?
Also, I imagine like the stairs probably lead right up to the patio of the thing.
This
Like,
is
this
the
entire-
patio.
I would
This is
explain
essentially the patio.
to Grog that scattered around Morala what we've heard.
Oh, it's walking.
there,
It's gently walking back and forth. It's just making sounds and moving.
around Morala are tombs of the Quarter Shadows. Is that what they're called again?
Yes. Talon.
Okay, I have a question.
Go
Are
ahead.
you gonna ask it?
Okay, is it just me or shit, what is it? Hang on. Okay.
I approached Taluk.
The symbols on the sides of the devout pack guards' helm, like on the top of it, it reminds me, I forget what the specific thing was, but it reminds me of like a sideways version of an emblem from Star Wars. Was that intentional?
No. The guard's armor here is very clearly based on Swiss Guard. Even the insignia is similar to that of the Swiss Guard. Whoever we didn't know, this was Basilius is the one that picked the art out, but whoever drew that clearly took inspiration on either the Swiss Guard or the French Royal Guard from like the mid 13th century. I know a lot about medieval war.
It was the Rebel Alliance one. It looks like a sideways
Oh,
Rebel
you're right.
Alliance logo.
No, it absolutely. If you were to flip the insignia upside down, it would literally just be the Rebel Alliance.
Yeah.
I approached Taluk.
All right, Taluk is approached.
Taluk, have you ever heard of the Illithids?
I'm aware of their species. Yes.
We've encountered one before. The creature helps defend Undercross from Duragar.
I would, This guard sort of just walks away from the conversation. says-
minding his own business.
He says, I would be very careful. They are some of the few species that I am aware of that are completely cut off from this, from the energy of the universe.
Aye, that was
is
what I was going to
impossible.
ask you about.
It is impossible for us to sense them or interact with them in any way using our power.
Aye, it was like a black hole when I gazed at him.
He nods. There are many creatures like that, he says. Callus specifically brought creatures from other universes to fight us. Creatures that were not in tune with the power that emanates all around us.
Do the lightsabers work against them?
Same as any other sword, but it is impossible for us to predict them. They are a dangerous foe.
Interesting. I was just coming for clarification, because I've never seen such a happenstance yet.
A wound, yes. There are many places that also have such wounds. It is strange to see a vergence or a wound around a being, but I've seen it once before with an aboleth.
That's the fish thing, correct?
Yes. A psionically powered aquatic creature. Very dangerous, very manipulative.
Speaking of aquatics, I mentioned before the tomb that lies at the bottom of the nearby sea. Azriel just mentioned to me that he's capable of bringing our team, granting our team the ability to swim underwater, so we can investigate the tomb.
Well, I wish you luck. Unless you are inviting me to come.
Perhaps if you mentioned it's your duty to head to such places.
He says, I would be willing to come, but I think this is a good test for you, my young apprentice.
I can only give up so many third level spell slots.
It's also weird to hear him say that, because Talak looks like he's in his like late 20s, and Basilius is like clearly in his 50s, or in his late 40s.
Out of character, I can only give up so many third level spells.
I assume Talak can probably like breathe underwater with the force or something.
Nope, Talak can hold his breath for a decent amount of time, but not nearly enough.
Yeah.
Damn, what a bitch. Anyway, alright, well, we'll probably set out soon to head there.
Be warned,
Well,
he says. Such places are likely strong in the dark side. You may be tempted. You must resist.
I'm sure I'll be able to. The power did not tempt me as well as it seems it does most.
He says, may you have luck.
I walk away.
Talak gets back to meditation on this random box.
Last thing, I want to check out my cathedral before we leave.
Okay, yeah, let me grab you guys. One sec.
Oh.
I also love how you guys are just sitting back when I was having a chat with my cohort.
Where's your posse?
It's clearly a follower of Vecna. I don't know what I would say there.
Ezreal has a girlfriend now.
Oh god, if you only knew the information Basilius told me.
Dish.
Loaded.
Jesus, it's huge. I have to scroll for a while just
Oh
to
yeah,
get
I
to
mean
it.
it is. There is also probably like a second and third story. It
Fucking
is a
hell.
grand cathedral.
Yeah, this is this is literally like a, what's it called? What's the name of that cathedral that almost burned down?
You mean
Notre
the one
Dame.
that did? Burned down.
Notre
Notre
Dame.
Oh
Dame.
man. Oh yeah. This is like a Notre Dame style building. It is so big that it literally grants you a fame bonus.
It is a spectacle.
Where is it located in?
You know where my old church was? Right
That's
there.
where
It is
it's
built.
literally carved into the mountain.
Yeah, it is built on the mountainside.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. This fucking place is huge. And all I get is a wooden statue, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Sec. Me.
I mean, I did tell you before, like when I built the cathedral, I said, we'll work on building your cult net.
Yeah, no,
You
no.
can pull that.
I'm just trying to give myself a hard time. For
One
it.
sec. I'm gonna put some dark cathedral music up.
Am I saying that right? Babylonian armature?
Armiger.
Yeah.
Armiger. I'm sorry.
Also, if you want to drop an imp, the Babylon cleric, the tiefling has an imp familiar.
Oh.
Is a Babylonian advocate. Couple actually.
Inquisitor.
Dude, I love the stats for that Inquisitor. He has the hat of disguise, so he can just at will disguise as other races. Sleeves of many garments to change his clothing at will. He beats people up with a holy book of Babylon.
He just beats him over the head.
And then he has bonded mind, which is a teamwork feat that grants you telepathy with anyone else who has it. And as a move action, he can grant that feat to all allies within 30 feet. So he can just like move action, give everyone telepathy around him.
As you step up, the guards are in their positions. They wear a garment similar to that of the Hell Knights, but not exactly the same. These guys are separate. This is a separate church, obviously.
It's also a schism of the Babylonian church.
Damn,
And that is what's it called. That is why many of the colors here aren't dark. There's a lot more neutral colors.
Yeah, the armiger is wearing.
I mean, black is certainly still like black
Yes.
and red.
Very slimming.
You see priests and priestesses going about their business, always
Yeah, man.
holding out a document in front of them.
Yeah, my cohort's not here. Sad shit.
Your cohort is here. You just don't see him yet. Or what is the story with you and him?
He is a lot more cunning. He's a worshiper of Babylon. He's a crafter. He made a small living in Arkandale. But just like because Arkandale's already so like set up.
Wait, do you have the Devil Binder yet?
No.
Okay.
I marked how many of each I have in
Okay.
the followers tab. 30 clerics, 3 armigers, 1 tiefling, 1 holy book inquisitor.
Only one tiefling?
Yep. And that is the person who's in charge of the cathedral. And then the Inquisitor watches over the city and all the other churches of the area. So this guy does actually like probably like disguise as a roach folk and watch over the cult of Vecna every now and then.
Well, shit.
Now
This
we
looks
just
to
gotta wait
tell
for the
you.
cult of Vecna to get Inquisitors.
They can spy on each other.
No, the funny thing is, imagine a tiny, like they're tiny sized, right, or small sized?
Small.
Yeah,
This is a hobgoblin.
Oh yeah, a small sized creature trying to pretend to be a freaking Babylonian. Like,
Well, that's what has to disguise. Has to disguise lets you transform into a different size category.
okay.
How to disguise lets you disguise as any other similar race.
I was gonna say, just imagine that. Like he just has the armor on and just tiny roach folk just wandering. Like, yep, everything's good.
Actually, wait, I don't think it can be a different. No, only one try. You can't disguise as a red folk, so he'd look like an Eder cap instead when he went down there. In any case, I approach.
All right. You see the Inquisitorius here. and the tiefling man, are mid conversation as you do so.
Greetings.
They both turn. The Inquisitor gives a silent bow, and the tiefling says, "Ah, greetings, my lord. What brings you to our humble cathedral?"
I was just stopping by to check how everything's doing in my church.
To everyone else, you can clearly see where the money in this kingdom goes to.
Yeah.
Everything
I mean,
here
to be
is
fair, this place also generates 3 build points every month.
from donations. Yes.
Mhm.
Either way, we saw where most of the cash went.
This and our noble villa.
Yeah. Up, found the shirtless guy.
now that the
Greetings. Yes.
now that the cathedral's been set up for the past month, how has proceeds been going?
Oh, it's been business as per normal. Nothing too exciting. We've been using the cathedral as a sort of pseudo courthouse until one is actually set up.
I plan on building one in the coming months. I was gathering the funds. Of course, I want it to be grand.
For Basilius, everything has big brands.
Also, the
Anything to his god.
also
is.
the tiefling cleric definitely looks like Frollo from The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah, no, I wanted to say something about that. He's Count Frollo if he accepted his true nature.
Yes.
Is he gonna start singing about a woman he can't have?
No.
Maybe.
I want to kind of approach the Inquisitor and hold a hand out.
He gives a silent handshake.
Hi, I heard you came all the way from Raymount.
Indeed. I am one among my peoples, with an aptitude for stealth and subterfuge, as you requested.
How is the worship doing over there? Are there many others?
The worship of Babylon among my species is not possibly even recognizable. He says, they worship their other gods.
Well, it's good to see at least you came.
Yes. Their main worship is to Acades, god of war.
Yes, I recall hearing about that when I spoke to Kazani and Clark. We were planning on stopping by Raymount in the coming days to procure a ship.
Although, he says, most of the people there that aren't warriors, of course, venerate Magubliet, our creator.
Yes. Anyway, good to have you.
Of
And
course.
I turn back to the cleric. Oh, actually, I will address him and I'll say, before he leaves, and I'll ask him. I'll say, yeah. So we just built a shrine to the, what's the trio called? The staircase.
The Guardians of the Staircase.
To the Guardians of the Staircase. I'd like you to spend some time in Forest Edge and watch over them.
He says, me? My lord, with all due respect, I hardly think that's proper.
Hmm?
He says, I know nothing of their rights.
Alright.
Would I know anything about them?
The Guardians of the Staircase are 3 gods. Specifically, they are Kepris, which is the god of death, but like the god of accepting death and the destroyer of undeath.
Yeah, not something
There's
like.
Jurgle. Jurgle is the Ender. He's the Watcher. He records everyone who has ever died. And then there's Ordoom, who is the Judge, who decides where people go when they die. All that's is sort of irrelevant to you, because the whole thing about you is that you are trying to avoid that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, I told you before that we were building the shrine to the staircase. The head priest was of the anti-undead god,
Yeah.
but he compromised agreeing to make the church dedicated to the staircase instead.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But
No,
either way,
actually, he specifically said he wanted it to be from the staircase, but the compromise was he would not get into any violent or hostile actions against the Church of Vecna.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure both of us would not would, but probably hate each other.
Oh, absolutely.
You didn't even join the conversation we had.
Oh, I told him not to join. I was like,
No, yeah, like no,
I should Azrael away.
no. But either way, like if I were there, the minute I was spotted, then I would have walked the other way. Like, nope, fuck that.
Not dealing with him.
Not dealing with that bullshit. I'm gonna go over here.
Anyway, I just want to spend a few moments talking to the tiefling about finances and how the church is doing.
Do we see him over here?
Yeah, you do.
Is he like exactly like his artwork without her?
Similar.
missing skirt?
He's
gonna say,
clearly some sort of tourist or adventurer, just from the way he's dressed.
Oh, do you know where that art's from, Tinky?
It looks like Magic the Gathering.
It is. Magic the Gathering did the D&D set, right?
Yeah.
That is Bane.
Bane? Wow, that's a weird representation of Bane.
Mhm. That is the depiction of Magic the Gathering's Bane card,
Weird.
which is why he had the black gauntlet.
Yeah.
Is he also not wearing a shirt? Like,
You're so obsessed with that.
because what the like, dude, I can't get my mind off of this guy just walking around without a shirt in a cathedral.
Bane is usually depicted without a shirt. But he's depicted as a green-skinned being. Like an orc or an ogre.
Mm.
Hey.
Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna spend a few moments talking to the tiefling about finances. If the three of you wanna wander my church.
I'm gonna
You
go
need to
up
ask
the
me. I'm already wandering.
altar.
Yes, Grim. I can give you a description of the altar.
Right. Gonna kneel in.
And I can also give a picture of the depiction of Babylon, real quick.
Is this an actual organ or?
That's a pipe organ.
Okay. So. I'm guessing.
Also,
altar's
the
here.
altar is here on this side of the wall.
Yeah.
There's like a pulpit and a lectern here, and the altar surrounds it almost like a shield kind of. This is the depiction that you see of Babylon. One sec.
In the art channel.
No, yeah, I'll put it in the art channel real quick.
Also, I just perused that, and I didn't realize the original anti-paladin in the group was of Shar.
Yes, he was he was a paladin of Shar. Yes.
Lamau.
Yeah, there wasn't this thing like espionage or like an attempt at least.
Thing about Shar is revenge and loss is
Yeah.
her
that's-
domain. And that was originally his thing. He was using his position to get revenge on people that had wronged him. I can't find the helmetless art that I had for Babylon, so I'm gonna give you the art with the helmet. But what's it called? The art depicts Babylon sitting at a throne, surrounded by depictions of the world, like different important buildings. Essentially showing his domination over the world. This is his art. I put it in the art channel.
Looks like a Sith Lord, yeah.
That is the kind of art you would expect from my version of Satan.
Yep. Spikes everywhere, skull motif, dark armor,
He's Pog.
horns. Yeah, that looks like a Satan.
I imagine in this artistic depiction, he'd probably have like a contract or something graphing around the world.
Yes, and there's a lot of motifs of. Let's see. There's motifs of black roses, the holy colors. So there's a lot of dark green, black, and gray. And the holy symbol right in the center is not. It's not a contract shown, but he holds up his fist in a clench, and there you can see green rays shoot out from it. As well as there's some depictions of his animals. By the way, the holy animals of Babylon are black dogs and vultures.
So we should paint Grim black. Just give me a bucket of paint.
Turns
right
out
now.
Babylon actually hates cats.
Oh no. Oh, that's sad.
Yeah,
Wait,
but
is this
Asriel,
the-
this place is grand. Definitely what
Is
you
it-
expect when you hear cathedral.
Is that
I
the
have
art
a
you were
question.
talking about without helmet?
Let me check.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Would
Where?
Gorg have met Alistair?
Oh, engine.
Neither of those. Nope. Would Gorg have what met what?
Would Gorg have met Alistair?
Oh, you definitely
Crafty.
would have. You definitely would have seen him, but probably never like personally spoke to him.
All right.
Where is Gorg? Oh, you're just kind of vibing around the cathedral.
Yeah, he got bored and he decided to see if if this church has any of those wafers.
No, this is not a church. There is no communion. That is not part of the religion.
Yeah, he's just hungry. But
Hey,
he
if you're
comes
hu-
back out.
Hey,
and-
hey, if you're hungry, join Vecna. He can
I was about to
eat
say
anything all you want.
the whole thing about. I mean, what's it called? Not Vecna. Babylon's not a martyr. There's no reason to commune with him. He's not dead.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. He comes out of there and he sees Alistair and his hunger switches to thirst.
Gross.
Okay, I'm zooming in.
God.
Alistair is sitting by himself. He's sitting on the ground right about here, and he's looking through what you recognize as a spell book.
Hello there.
As you say, he closes his book and looks up at you. Hello.
So
He stands up.
what?
May
are
I
you
help
reading?
you?
No, I'm just passing through here with Lord Basilius. He's over there talking business and just kind of wandering about. I think I've seen you around. I don't think I've properly introduced myself though. My name is Gorg.
Yes, I am Alistair.
Pleasure.
He extend his gauntleted hand out to you.
The reason Alistair is in town is to set up relations to me. He thinks he knows that a like magic item crafter early in a town's development can like ingrain themselves very well.
All right.
And as a worshiper of Babylon, he wants to like set himself up in a government position. You know, normal Babylon power struggle shit. He heard of, a town run by a paladin of Babylon early in development, and he's like, oh, this is the perfect opportunity.
He says, "Yes, Alistair."
It's a pleasure. Gorg meets his hand and shakes
Okay.
it,
Gives you a
bowing
shake.
slightly. So what brings you to town?
Oh, I'm here on business with Lord Basilius. I was planning to meet with him soon.
I see. Do you have a place to stay while you're in town?
I'm staying at the One Shot, the inn.
I see.
Is that the
Well,
inn
if you'd like,
where-
if you'd like, my quarters in Lord Basilius's manor does have a spare bed.
Um, he looks at you. He says, "I'm not interested."
Hmm.
You know, I'm gonna roll
Yeah.
sexuality because it's never been brought up.
yeah, he's just
Oh.
like, he shot his shot and he missed.
I'm
Damn,
rolling.
dude.
I'm rolling sexuality. I'm gonna do the what's it called? The Kisney scale.
The Kisney scale?
Yeah, it's a scale of how gay someone is. I'm sorry. This guy is considered predominantly heterosexual, but only incidentally homosexual. Meaning that he might experiment with it once or twice in his life, but realizes that he's straight.
Hmm.
No, but
Or-
more than incidentally homosexual.
No, because zero is the
Oh.
one. I can't roll. They can't roll a 0 on a dice.
It should have been a D7 then.
Yeah, I realized that at the time after rolling it.
Gorg looks down a bit disappointed. Ah, I see. Well, if anything changes, you know where to find me.
I suppose I do.
He kind of
Favorite section.
hurries back to Basilius.
Sorry, I'm only incidentally homosexual.
You gotta catch him when he's drunk. Maybe he'll fuck you then.
God damn it.
Yes.
Hey, you tried. That nobody can fault you for trying.
I'm gonna go back to looking for fucking crackers.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey, there's one. And there's one.
Yeah, he's whiter than I am.
Yeah, technically, I'm paler than
Uh.
ever. I'm paler than I could literally drop dead in snow and nobody would find me except for my clothes.
Where's
I'd
the
find
fucking
you.
food?
I can sense you.
Yeah, but like normal people, I mean. You can sense me. Fucking Grim can sniff me out because I usually smell like dead corpses.
So, is there anything else you need to do here?
No, he's just gonna go get Grem and the others. He's not gonna
Grem is
pay anyone
currently
any mind unless
meditating.
they approach him.
Nope. Alistair has his own introduction that I have planned. Because Basilius is the main character, he can't just meet people. It has to be an event.
So at the end of the month, there's gonna be like a table roll or something.
I had him planned as what's it called? The next one of the next court events. He's automatically one of them.
Ah, alright,
That's-
alright.
Alright,
Gonna
let's
be
set off.
Awkward.
Ah,
By the
yes,
way-
person who was only incidentally homosexual.
By the way, Grog, if you wanted food,
Fun.
you know I have crate food and water. I could easily just create you like something to eat.
One thing, we gotta roll properly on the chart. A
He's,
D8, not a
he's
D6.
He's just kind of looking around, you know, because no one's talking to him.
I'm gonna keep the original roll, but that would be what it was like. Because technically, a 7 would be exclusively homosexual, and an 8 would be asexual.
Hmm. Yeah, I think it's funnier if he's straight.
Yeah.
It is. He's like
No,
very.
I cannot-
now I'm gonna make
I
him
can-
like even more flamboyant, just because he's
I
straight.
cannot fucking tell you how many times I in real life have wound up hitting on a straight guy.
Yeah, because it's literally impossible to tell unless you ask. There's man, even like the myth of the flamboyant gay doesn't work anymore, because like there's like this super like flamboyant acting guy at my work, but he's like completely straight, like 100% straight.
He's
Not
trying to
really,
take him down.
Not.
He's just what's it called? He's just incredibly fashionable.
Here's the thing. Gaydar no longer works. Not sure if they're gay or just Zoomers.
True. Well, to be fair, almost all Zoomers are gay. It's been a while since I've met a straight person who wasn't over the age of 30.
Been a while. I need to introduce you to some of my friends.
Nah. I
No.
would
Hello.
not
I
be
was about to say,
introduced to straight
it's
people.
likely if your friends are straight, they're probably not gonna be my friends.
Hello.
Zach, shut up.
What are you saying
Look,
hello
listen.
for?
Zach, you're a
Listen,
furry.
listen.
A furry is basically a new gay.
Oh god, furries are not straight.
Zach, aren't you also not straight?
Yeah, you're bi.
No.
It's
I'm
it's
basically Alistair. I experimented a little bit in college.
So
college. You're like 18.
I am not 18. I'm
No,
almost
not
30.
I mean, to be fair,
Zach,
every
you're almost
single
30.
person
I
in
I
here-
have
Yeah.
constantly pictured you
Wait,
as a
Zach, how
child.
old are you?
I am about to be 27.
Okay, I was gonna say, I
That's
imagined you as
not
being like
almost
25,
30.
26.
Yes,
I-
it is
That's not
almost 30.
Fucking...
Okay.
No,
It is
You
closer
said-
to
you-
30 than
When you-
18.
When you said almost 30, I
damn
thought
it.
29. In my head, you were like 26.
In my head, you were 20.
You're
Alright,
depressing
Anyway.
me now. You're depressing me now because I'm 28 and I don't want to be 30 yet.
Dude,
Well,
it
now
doesn't.
get
Saying you're
fucked.
I was
almost
gonna
30
say
at
it doesn't matter.
26.
You have like over half your lifespan left.
Maybe.
you have way more than half your last point.
Well,
All
you're
right, let's
gay.
head-
You're
let's
gay.
head to
So
right now.
let's go. Being gay actually lowers your lifespan statistically.
Yeah, it does.
Because you could be murdered. That's
Well,
an
thanks for
interesting
that.
interesting
Thanks for-
fact.
Thanks,
Just
Like,
don't
all I
thanks
know-
for putting that in my brain.
just never go to a southern state.
Look, all I know is that the youngest
fucking
person in
never.
the youngest person in our group is me. That's
Yes.
all I know.
How about this? I just go to Utah. Yeah, they hate gays, but they're too Mormon
They're
to do
yeah,
anything.
yeah,
about
they're Mormons, so they're not gonna do shit.
it.
Mormonism is definitely the most fun cult that I've ever experienced.
Oh yeah.
What's it called? Even better, I love Seventh Day Adventists. Isn't that what you are, Zach?
Yes.
Yes. It's literally exactly the same, but just Saturday. I love that. That's my favorite thing of all time. If people were like, you know what? No, actually, Third Day Adventist. We're doing it on Tuesday today.
You know, recently a friend of mine became a Jehovah's Witness. He said that it opened a lot of doors for him.
True. I get the joke. So, gang,
Yeah.
we step out
I've
of
heard
the...
of Jehovah's Witnesses can't have coffee, and I can never accept that.
Neither
Is
can
that
I,
thing?
man.
They also aren't allowed to celebrate birthdays.
Yeah,
Is that a
neither of
thing?
those-
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
horrible. My mom, my grandparents are Jehovah's Witnesses, and my mom said growing up was torturous because she, like during school, they had to kick her out of the classroom anytime they celebrated any event.
Can I
So
can I tell you?
she would just sit in the hallway for like entire class periods.
Wow, that is sad.
There's like a specific rule about, like, not celebrating a bunch of weird things. Like, they don't celebrate Halloween or Christmas or...
They can't drink
It's so-
coffee.
it's so stupid.
4th of July.
Because you can't celebrate a birthday, but the day before somebody's birthday, you can take them out for dinner.
That's literally celebrating a birthday.
No, it is different by their religion. That's what my
No,
grandparents do.
It's just
Put it
going
in the
out with
Bible.
friends. It's just going out with friends.
Wait, are Jehovah's Witnesses
I mean,
Christian?
okay.
I don't know. they're
Technically
stupid.
not, because they don't
mean,
believe in
technically
Jesus'
Mormon is-
divinity.
Technically, Mormonism is Christian.
And in order to be Christian, you have to.
Yeah, in order to
follow
be Christian,
Christ.
you have to follow Jesus specifically.
Okay.
But
But
Okay,
but
so
Jehovah's
here's what
Witnesses don't.
here's what they gotta do. They have to legalize gay marriage and also
Ew.
legalize marijuana. That way they can follow the Bible scriptures. He who lays with another man must be stoned.
Gay marriage is banned in the devout path.
Gay marriage has never been illegal almost anywhere in a Christian. There just wasn't that cultural stigma.
You missed the joke.
Oh,
that
I
time.
got the
No,
joke. It
no,
just wasn't
no.
funny.
yeah.
But it's
Okay.
not
It's been
natural.
overused.
Okay.
I was about to say, if I don't
We
laugh
understood
out
the
loud
joke,
at
we
something,
just-
then I still got the joke. I'm not dumb.
I understood the joke. I gave it a dry cough.
I did breathe out of my nose once. That's all you get.
I was literally
I
like
agree, it just wasn't
downtown
funny.
earlier today playing Pokemon Go, and there were like people with signs saying, "Stop
Eh,
following
D&D?
fake religions. Follow
Mhm.
Jesus." It's I laughed.
Yo, I want to follow Pokemon Go.
Hell
But
yeah.
gang, you exit the cathedral.
Um, let's head to the stables and mount up.
I'm gonna go grab my.
You can
undead
mount
then.
me up, my lord.
Hey yo,
Do that. Do that in private, all right?
I thought there would be a chance
have
of
a
me
wife.
being mounted tonight, but
Vasily
that didn't
says, "I have a
happen.
wife," and flies away.
I have a wife and soon to be son or daughter.
I thought I was going to get mounted tonight, but that wound up falling through.
Remember,
We need to find a wife for Zach.
Cat.
Wait, where are
For
we
me
going?
as a person or Grim?
Yeah. We also need to find a wife for Grim.
Where are we going?
To the stable.
The stables.
Where's that?
Bottom right. We're just grabbing horses and then heading to Raymount.
Yeah, I'm just grabbing my undead so I can take them.
I'm just gonna
I had
fly
to,
over.
I had to roll my random song name to get this.
We
horse
should
named.
stable your undead.
Actually, yeah,
Ezra.
we just need horses for Grim and Gork.
No.
You
I
say
can
Gork?
ride
You say
either
Gork?
George or the Perforator.
Yeah,
Okay.
You just need a horse for Gorg.
Well,
we
Basilius,
can't
you
horse for
also
Gork.
need a horse, so you don't want to fly the whole way.
you know what? I'm just glad that tonight seems to be an all-time low so far. Only so far one person has called me Grog.
We called
we
you. We
called you
called
at,
you
like,
Grog
6
before you
times.
showed up, and we just didn't care because you weren't here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we called you.
Oh,
we
never
literally
mind,
said
I
he's
rescind-
not here.
I
He can't
rescind my
correct us.
joy.
Who cares?
I rescind my joy.
Good.
It's been
Uh,
like 7
The
different
only
times.
horse in the stable
Good.
right now is What a Man.
What a
I'm gonna
Wait,
start
man.
calling you
that's the
Gord.
fucking horse's name?
Yeah,
I
I have
assume
a,
that's joke.
I have a, no, I have a giant name. What's it called? I have a giant list of song and artist names, and every time a horse or camel shows up, I randomize it and roll it.
Oh, JoJo reference.
my
Yeah,
God. Yes.
I was gonna say.
You should totally name. I hope it
Are there
lands
not enough
on.
horses for us?
I mean, you could get extra horses, yes, but this is the only one that's currently ready.
Oh. Oh yeah. Okay. We'll take that.
I'm just gonna go grab my undead.
What's it called? One of the camels in the, what's it called? Sands of Sothis game was called not What a Man, was called Kanye. It was great.
Alright, let's grab this horse and head out. I can just fly.
I can fly.
You cannot fly the entire duration.
Yeah.
You can
No,
fly
I can-
for like 6 minutes.
Yeah,
Grim and I will grab our undead.
Gorg gets the horse, because he cannot fly, sadly. Soon he might be able to.
I can fly. I just can't fly for very long.
Let's see,
Also,
where's-
the horse is on the grid.
Yeah, here, let me get it off the grid for you.
It doesn't matter. When the
Oh
horse
my
isn't
god, it's
relevant
tearing
anymore.
up its social security number. It's off the
Uh,
grid.
You know, we can travel twice as fast to Greymount now because there's roads.
Yeah, we have roads.
Cool.
The good thing is my undead don't need the oxygen.
There's
so they can
also a
just-
bridge.
Yeah, thank God.
Also, is it still snowy?
No.
Okay.
The snow is well, it's not snowing. It's still snowing in some places. It's like right before the snow is fully melted. So everything's kind of muddy.
Slushy.
Yeah, it's slushy. You guys don't have to move. I was just about to fast travel you guys. You absolute idiots. Fools, even. Morons.
Buffoons.
Troglodyte.
No, troglodyte's not even an
Speckled
insult. It's actually just the name of a creature in this universe.
Oh really?
Yeah, troglodytes, they're like degenerated lizard people.
I use this as an insult against my brother sometimes.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's. Oh, troglodyte also was a what's it called? A species similar to humanity at some point, like a long time ago.
Yeah, that's why.
You,
That's
you talking about the Greek troglodytes?
No, Greek people are normal, even though they may not seem it.
I disagree.
Man, Greek people are some of the best people I've ever met in my whole life. I had okay, I have a great story about playing. I'm gonna do the map thing while we're doing it, but great story about playing World of Warcraft back in like the Wrath of the Lich King when I was like 15 with a bunch of Greeks. There was like a bunch of Greeks in our guild who played in an internet cafe. There was like 7 members of our guild were just like the same Greeks in the internet cafe, and they all used the same microphone. It was great. They had like one mic, and like they were just sitting in a semicircle around it, and they would just like turn around to face the mic to speak. It was hilarious. Those guys were some of the best people I've ever met.
So that's where the Lindworm is.
Yes, the Lindorm, yep. You mean the place called Lenorm Cave? Yes, that's probably where the Lenorm is.
Are you sure?
Lenorm
I
McDonald.
thought we put a road here already. Or was that not saved?
Where on the? Oh,
yeah.
well, I can't access Incarnate. The thing that I used to make my mounts, my membership for the year wore off.
Oh.
So I need to pay
Yeah,
25
that's
bucks,
why
and I
we're-
don't get paid till. That's why we're not doing the Bell Wall story, because I had the map made, but I can't download it because I don't have the account access. I need to pay 25 bucks a year for it, and it just ran out. And I don't have 25 bucks in my bank account.
You should just get Dungeon Draft. Or
I like Incarnate a
World
lot
Draft.
more.
yeah, I know there's more options, but Dungeon Draft is getting there.
One sec.
Plus, it's a one-time payment.
Scardale. Control G for the grid, of course.
Here's with Court of Shadows Tomb is underwater. That's why I needed to.
It is almost 200 miles into the center of that inner sea.
Mm-hmm. So let's fast travel to Waymount.
1 day, 2 days. All right, I assume you are meeting up with
Kisani.
Kasani. Okay. You can meet it on her ship. Bonus points for whoever can remember the name of the ship.
Was I here
it was
for
Hawk
this?
No,
something.
Gorg, you weren't here for it.
It was Hawk something. Fuck.
Not the
Can
Warhawk, is it?
The Black Hawk.
Oh yeah, the Black Cock.
Damn it!
That's the name of the.
Oh, look
Company.
how old this map is. Only friend is here.
Oh no!
no!
Oh, rest in peace, only friend. He died a very violent death.
Yeah.
Wait, who?
So
Only
did
friend
Grim.
used to be Grimm's companion. When he used
Oh, the
Due to
cat.
an unfortunate series of
Kevin?
events.
No, not Kevin.
what map are we talking about? I'm looking at the. Oh. Okay.
Due to an unfortunate series of events, we will.
Oh,
not
someone's here.
point fingers. Get him off the fucking
I,
boat.
no,
Throw
make
him
it
off the
canon.
boat.
He joined the crew.
Yes, he's a pirate now.
Well, they're not pirates. They're fishermen. Remember?
They still have all the pirate stuff.
Yeah. We told them to outlaw piracy and Waymount.
I have a question. How did I ride the horse here?
Well, we
well, you
rode
part-
to the city.
Yeah, you rode
and
to the
then
city, then got on the boat.
Okay.
The undead can just climb and fly on the boat. 'cause
The doors bust open as Kazani steps out.
I assume I would have sent a letter to her a few days ago about chartering the boat out.
Hey
I don't do
there, Captain.
Greetings, Kazami.
She does a flourish and puts her sword away.
Why did she have her sword drawn?
Because there's people edgeboarding the boat.
She thought we were hostiles.
Jeffrem is also here.
I presume you got my letter.
I think so. I've been having a lot of letters. What you
Aye.
need?
We need to charter one of your boats out towards the center of the sea. What's the sea, the river, the sea called?
I have it written down somewhere, but it hasn't been brought up in such a long time. Let me check.
Wait. Can't believe Kazeni said that.
What?
What?
That they had it written down somewhere. and then
Yeah,
they
yeah,
used it.
Kazani reaches into her giant folder of campaign notes. It's called the Munkron Sea.
Yes, we
Spelled
need
like
to
this.
charter a boat halfway across the Moncron Sea.
Monkrane, sorry. This is for what reason then?
We're going out to clear the tomb you told us about, buried at the bottom of the ocean.
I've heard of it. We've never actually been there or seen it, but in one of the tombs that we looted, we saw a map that was still kind of powered, and it showed that there was a little blinking dot there, so we assumed it was at the bottom.
Yes.
Well,
In any case,
I suppose I could take you out. We're not doing too much else.
wonderful.
Aye, boys, let's get going. Kazani waves her hands and whistles, and all the hobgoblins start going to work manning the ship.
First mate Jeffrem.
First mate Jeffrem.
You first meet Jeffrey.
Aye, aye.
It is actually totally fair that he joined the crew because he came to this ship like 3 times.
Yeah, and he was he was the person getting his fishing stuff stolen by the pirates.
Who's
So yeah, they
Jeffrem?
probably came to give him the ship
Jeffrem,
back.
Jeffrem, if you can see here, is an otter folk.
He has a very tragic backstory.
Yes.
We don't have
Oh,
time to
yeah,
tell it.
We don't
horribly
have time to
tragic.
talk about it, but
It
um,
made Grim cry.
yeah.
Okay?
But he was the one who originally alerted the party to, or he was the one that originally alerted the party's soldiers, who then alerted the party that there were pirates. And
He's
now,
also
Can I-
pretty rich. We gave him like
Can
50
I-
gold.
Oh yeah.
Can I just go ahead and
He might own the boat.
No,
can
no,
I-
no,
can
no.
I
Boat's
just-
way
I'm
more than
just gonna
50.
I'm just gonna come over and
You're gonna try to seduce him, aren't you?
no, I'm just gonna
Don't pet him.
If you,
I-
that is actually racist if you just try and pet him.
Never mind.
I thought he was gonna go.
he gives you this look.
You approach, hold out your hand. He stares into your soul, and you walk away, scared.
He always has a dead fish on the end of his spear.
It's actually rotten. It's been there for like a couple days.
He has a gun now.
Oh,
Jeff from a gun.
gave the fucking
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot these guys are actually small sized. He's a-
Gave the fucking otter a gun.
You just made him tiny. I think he was already small.
Nope, he was medium.
Oh.
This is small size.
What I need to
God
know,
damn
who,
it.
who in the world gave the otter a gun?
But it's like a
You want-
real modern gun.
Would you like a stat block for Jeffrem?
No, I don't care.
Here you go.
Oh my god, the fucking did you say
Royalty
otter gun?
royalty king.
Does the fucking otter have an AK?
He's got like a really obscure NATO gun, like the fucking that shoots like 5.56 plus 5.56 by 3.1 or something like
He has
that.
an advanced firearm.
Yes. But you're gonna charter a boat out. I don't have a pirate peepo, but I should commission one.
Go
You should
commission
make-
one.
You should make one.
I didn't draw any of the art.
You should commission a Jedi Peppo.
Pippo.
Peppo. Peppo the
Peppo.
pig.
Don't you dare insult Peppo.
Peepo. I forgot the
Oh
name
my
of
god,
it.
what about a Pepe Peppo?
No. The
Yeah,
worst
that's
I would do,
cringe.
the best I would do would be a pogging peepo.
Pog PP.
I literally have a pogging one. Here, let me pull it up. Use that one as a.
What about a popping Peepo?
People
A
can't.
what?
That'd be bad for her.
Inflating people.
No.
Gross.
No, a popping
Inflation.
Peepo. Popping Peepo.
A pocket people?
No, popping Peepo.
Don't put Peepo in the pocket, even though she will fit.
No, you make
No,
her
look at
the pocket.
General. No, look at
The
look at
pocket
General.
Peepo.
Look at General. The popping
Oh,
Peepo.
oh, okay.
Pop 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 like Popcat.
Ah, man, I love Popcat. Whatever happened to him? He's having a good time. I like how it's so fast that it looks like 2 different images.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh man, that reminds me of the one of the Popcat with his mouth open, but then a separate Popcat was peeking out, and the caption was like, "Do you guys want like your Popcats circumcised or uncircumcised?"
What?
Alright, on that note, let's head out to the court.
Okay. And I actually have sailing music.
Alright, so how many
Wait,
of us
where-
need water breathing?
Wait, I have a question. Where are we? I'm on the overworld map right now. Like
We're on the
where are
all,
we?
overworld
all, all
map.
of us on the oval.
Oh,
on the
okay,
oval.
okay.
I was gonna say,
We're
how
headed
many?
towards the big X.
Since I'm a sea orc, a seafaring orc, does this like do I get any kind of special thing with this or
With what?
You would, but you didn't put any points into because obviously it was completely irrelevant to you. You didn't put any points in profession, sailor, or swim.
I don't have any like race stuff,
You
racial stuff?
you have it as a
You
class
would.
skill, but you don't have any points in it, so you literally
Hmm.
can't use it. Here you go.
You also, we already have a captain for the boat.
Well, naturally.
Hey, I like this music.
Never try to. I would never try to commit a mutiny against the otter.
The otter's
I-
not the captain.
Should
The
be.
captain is the mayor of Raymount, actually.
I love this music.
Thank you. It's
yeah, it's
RuneScape
from.
music.
Yeah, I was gonna say this sounds familiar to me. It's from RuneScape.
Jeffram just takes out a hurdy-gurdy.
This is a galley.
But
Okay.
back to my original question: how many of us need water breathing?
Oh wait, no, this is just a sailing ship. So we go at double speed, which is just 1, 2. Careful next to the
That's-
void.
Wait, does Azrael breathe?
Yes.
Right? Yeah, okay.
Yes,
He's
I'm
not
not a full
undead yet.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not a full undead.
Yeah.
I do need.
So
oxygen.
you need 3 water breathings.
Okay, we eventually. It takes 3 days to get there, but you reach the location marked on your map.
Can I sense the force and like
Nope.
peer down into the water?
Everything feels normal.
Okay.
But you can only see water in every direction, and it's the water of the sea is very cold.
All right. I'll cast water. breathing
Kazani
on
says,
people who need it.
So what? Are you just gonna jump off?
As she's asked that, I form my astral armor, except it makes me look like a shark folk. It gives me like gills and fins. Alright,
So we get like a water Basilius custom art.
I guess.
We get like a skin, the custom water Basilius skin.
Wait, no, I got this. I got this. I got this.
Yeah, as she says that, and I'm just slowly start to cast water breathing
There's
on me,
Basilius.
Grim, and
General.
Oh, I also went for the same shark. He's having a good time.
Yeah, I'll cast water breathing on me, Grim, and
Gorg.
Gorg.
All right. There is that like the water breathing is very very alien spell. You feel that you feel almost like a bubble in your throat for a second before getting used to it. And there is this. It's constantly like having a little something in your throat.
How would the undead fare? Like, would they need to swim, or can they just
They're
float to the bottom?
completely unaffected by drowning. However, they don't swim super well. George swims terribly.
Yeah, since he's kind of
I'm gonna
more
cast-
used to flying.
Hold on, let me look at it.
You don't have touch of the sea because clerics don't get touch of the sea.
No.
Do clerics get monkey fish?
No.
Can
Can what?
can Gorg like survive underwater?
Yes, I cast water breathing on you. You have 2 hours of time you can breathe underwater.
Cool.
You good luck swimming though.
Well, all I gotta do is sink.
That's true. Alright, yeah, Basilius manifests water breathing and swim speed instead of flight. He'll also manifest 2x improved speed to give him 50-foot swim speed.
I specifically have underwater music, but it's never used because we never go underwater in D&D.
I swear to God, if you start playing da 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 da,
No.
Something. I play way too much Terraria.
Alright, you guys will stand on the side of the ship.
We'll be back. Wait here for a few hours. And hopefully, we'll be back within 1 or 2.
Alright, we'll move around. We can't anchor here. We can't anchor here. It's too deep.
That's fine. I'll be able to find you.
Well, be careful. Once you hit the bottom, there's no seeing.
Oh, that's fine. We can all see in darkness.
You guys want some goggles or something like that? Salt water.
I'll take a pair. Yeah, why not?
Okay, yeah,
Yes,
she gives you two tiny little coverings. Just stick these on your eyeballs.
I'm fine.
I look
Can
at
I
them
just-
and
They're
Gord,
like
do you want 'em?
they're like big glass contacts.
Am I
Yeah,
just
the-
able to make myself goggles out of ice?
Sure, but Gorg, also your what's it called? Specifically, your race's eyes are adjusted to salt water.
Oh, never mind.
What about Grim?
I will take some goggles.
Okay.
Oh my
Can't
god, I
call
just
'em
realized I
goggles,
can't
but-
use any of my magic underwater.
No, you can. You got water breathing. You can speak underwater.
breathing. Yep.
No, I can, but think about it for a second.
The ice.
Ice magic being cast underwater.
It works
probably
fine.
A bad idea.
It works exactly fine. It just makes the water colder.
Fire magic would work a lot worse. However, because it's cold magic, it's fine.
Would
Or
electric
ish.
like electric magic?
Electric
Yeah.
magic. This is salt water. So not really no.
And regular water would work wonders, though.
I walk
Okay.
off the ship.
Okay,
Yeah,
you guys.
should I just take one of my undead
There's
with
there's
me
a
and
there's
the
a
other behind?
there's a plank. You want to jump on the plank?
No.
Okay.
I was gonna say, should I just take one of my undead with me and leave the other one behind, or should you take both of them?
Take the one that can fly, so it can come back up.
Yeah, I'll
George
take
is
both
the
of
one
them.
that's terrible underwater because it's all gaseous sacks.
That's the one that can fly.
Yes.
Oh. So I guess take the perforator.
Yeah, I'll take the perforator then. Fucking why not?
All right. You guys jump off. There's that immediate cold. Your natural instinct, of course, is to hold your breath. But when eventually it becomes impossible to, you breathe in. It's incredibly uncomfortable at first. The feeling of water going into your lungs is an immediate panic for those of you with water breathing. But there's no pain. There's no uncomfort. There's no physical discomfort. It's just mental discomfort. Basilius, you breathe fine. Although immediately everyone is inundated with just salt. Just taste salt everywhere. Your body becomes salty. It's not a great feeling. If you ever tasted salt water before, it's not great.
Yes, it is not great at all.
Okay.
I just have a quick question. I'm sorry, I keep having questions about mechanics.
That's fine. That's literally what I'm here for.
If I were to use my wings, would I be able to swim more easily, like use them as fins? Perhaps?
Your fly speed doesn't work underwater.
Oh, I can't like use them to
Wait,
propel myself under
It would
the
possibly-
ocean.
Yeah,
No.
because
It would just be
splashing
a swim
underwater.
check.
Oh.
That you could flavor that as how you swim. Right, Basilius swims down to take going a bit ahead of the party in case there's any shark folk down there that he needs to deal with.
You go down and down.
We would probably just follow after him after we get acclimated a bit.
Basilius is also a lot faster than you underwater.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying after like a bit we just follow you.
Okay, you go down and down and down. The light gets dimmer before eventually you reach a point where you look back up and you just can't see anything. When you get to that point, Basilius, as you are heading forward, you of course look behind you and you are also having issues seeing. Grim, you're fine.
Gorg is fine.
I was gonna say, oh, what's it called? Gorg, you have 60 feet of dark vision. That's fine, but Grim specifically has see in darkness, so he can see forever in darkness.
Oh.
Grim, you see everything as if it was just normal. Gorg, it's 60 feet and then just darkness, so you're just surrounded by a void of
Nope.
darkness as you sink.
Same for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I have
probably
60
same-
feet.
I have 30 feet, I think so.
I don't get any kind of like. You said about the racial with the being adapted to salt water. That
Oh,
doesn't do
that
anything.
doesn't actually change anything. It just means that your eyes won't hurt without goggles.
Oh, okay.
That even then, that doesn't do anything mechanically. It's just for flavor.
Okay. Well, I mean, the flavor is pretty salty.
The flavor is salty. Your lungs feel salty. You swim down and down and down.
Oh, can I be
Go.
using the force to check for any creatures around?
You could try to sense, yes.
I assume if there is some sort of
I actually
Draconic
cannot because I don't have a
creature.
character sheet.
Oh,
Here.
sorry.
I assume that if there is some form of draconic creature, you will let me know.
Oh yeah. You're not going. I mean, you're definitely not going a mile
Like a-
deep.
There's no like sea serpent or
Well,
anything.
hey, there's a chance there could be a draconic creature in the Underdark less than a mile underneath the bottom of the ocean.
Well,
that
I
is
mean
true.
sea serpent.
The only thing we don't even fuck around with is like giant squids and shit like that.
There's me. I'm draconic. Ah!
What a man isn't here. Get out of here, what a man.
God damn it. Edit. Ownership. Give myself ownership.
Wait, these are your level 7 tokens, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, these are your updated tokens. Gotcha.
I think it's so weird how you can just give yourself ownership over a token.
We're all riding Hippocampy. I cast Aquatic Cavalry.
Okay, wait, when did you cast that?
Just now.
Yeah, just now. Because I
Okay.
just realized. Like,
Grim, you wave your hands, and out of the ether, you summon a bunch of aquatic horses, which will incredibly speed you guys down.
You guys can
Really?
keep up with me.
Yes.
Hey, alright, that makes it easier.
You begin to sense your surroundings as you go down. You don't sense anything sentient. Every once in a while, you'll sense like a fish, or like, well, you can't actually tell what it is, but you don't sense any complex feelings.
Mm-hmm.
But there's definitely life all around you. And as you reach at the bottom, as you begin to reach the bottom of this, you see that there's no like building or etc. But you see that there is a enormous metal structure half buried in the sand. However, it does not look like a building. It looks like some sort of ship crashed.
Interesting.
Everyone
like
else begins.
spaceship or
Everything else begins to catch up at this point.
Yeah, we see the like half-buried ship.
Yes.
like,
Yes.
like
it does
ship
not look
boat
like
or
it-
spaceship.
It does not look like a sailing ship.
It seems
I don't think we would know what a spaceship is.
You
Nope.
Yeah, you definitely know the Court of Shadows came here in ships that could fly through the void of space. But you've
Can I
never
scan
seen
it for
one.
life?
It's much too big to do that.
Oh, okay.
The force sense is only 60 feet.
Oh, okay. Let's swim forward.
Yeah, can we look for a hatch, an opening of any form?
One sec. Actually, give me a sense force again. Because you can only sense creatures within, let's see. 20? Okay.
20.
Alright. As you get closer, you begin to sense a disturbance.
Aye, aye. As expected.
You can sense that within a kilometer of you, there is a location strong in the dark side. That's it.
Right. Let's head in. Let's look for a hatch.
Alright. Give me perception, all of you.
I'll cast guidance on myself.
Hey, as we get up to it, can I test my lightsaber on it?
On the the wall.
Oh, 25.
Yeah, on the hull, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
It cannot pierce the hull.
Interesting.
Damn, man.
29.
Show me up, damn, man.
The entire structure is made of an opaque metallic crystal.
I love
Grim.
how our leader rolled the lowest perception.
Oh, Basilius isn't very perceptive. He relies on Azrael to notice things for him.
Yeah.
You mean Grim?
Azrael is
Both of
the
you.
Azrael and Grim are the companions that you get because your main character doesn't have the stats.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm the face, so I have to spend so many skill points on diplomacy, intimidate, linguistics, knowledge, religion, etc.
Yeah, and we're like the.
I'm the muscle.
Yeah, and
I'm the muscle.
Both of you
You
are
have
kinda-
it. You have 9 strength.
Yeah,
you
I
are
was
not
gonna
the
say,
muscle.
Don't you say you're like. Grim is muscle.
I'm the magic
I'm-
muscle.
Yeah, I would say wisdom just in general.
Wait,
What's
what
up
happened?
with Gorg's stats?
Yeah, what
Fixed
just
it.
happened?
Wait, no, I didn't.
What just happened?
I accidentally put nothing instead of 0 in your strength score. So it
Wait,
made
why are you doing that?
Well, I had to alter your strength because you still had bull strength.
Oh,
Yeah, so I had to put your strength
Yeah,
back to 9
'cause
when
I
Basilius
blessed you.
reminded me.
yeah.
Because it only lasts for 7 minutes.
Hmm.
Do
All
I
right.
think it's been
see-
7 minutes.
Grim.
Yeah.
You see that there's no opening in the ship you can see, but Grim, you see in the sand there is a dug cave that goes into where you assume the ship would be, even more sunk.
I'll point it out to Basilius.
Alright, let's head that way.
As you begin to swim that way, the dug tunnel goes down. You can see that it's dug. There's markings of tool use.
You cut out?
Hello?
Hello?
Uh-oh. I
Hello?
think we might have lost Stanky.
Hello? Hello?
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I was not cutting out. I didn't have any internet issues on my end. I was still
So-
at 34 ms.
What we heard was as we go into the cave, there is...
And then you cut out.
As you go into the cave, you can tell that it's
Oh.
dug. There are signs of tool use, specifically shovels. And there are piles of sort of wet, sandy dirt on the outside of it. The tunnel goes down for... Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I gotta keep checking. The tunnel goes down for about 30-40 feet before quickly quickly winding up and exiting the water. This is a man-made water break.
So there's like an air pocket.
Yes. But as you
Cool.
peek up out of this air pocket, it's a small room lit by torches with no one in it. So this is weird because this map is 2D. It's gonna be super weird, but just watch this.
Alright, let's see then.
It's gonna be the otter, isn't it?
No.
Can we zoom in on the otter? Otter jump scare.
So, I'll bring you to a map, but you should see nothing right now.
Gorge isn't with us, right?
No.
No, I brought
About the perforator.
perforator.
So,
I would call it something else other than perforator since I don't even know its technical name.
as you pop up out of the air pocket, the air here is stale, but still breathable. Directly in front of the air pocket, about 20 feet away, there is a ladder that is made from bamboo and reeds going down into more torchlight.
Am I the only one that the entire map is just blank
no,
for?
I did.
Pinky quite literally said you won't see anything yet.
Yes.
If you,
Oh!
listen to him.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, I thought okay. I misinterpreted what you said.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Like I don't even. Yeah. Okay.
All right. And for
I
everyone
understand
else, there's a hole in front of you. There's a ladder, which you should see now.
Oh, that type of 2D. I was gonna say
It's a we a side scroller now.
it just shifts plane.
Look,
it's,
look, look around the room.
yeah.
Wait, where are we?
Around. Well, you guys are off screen right now.
Oh.
Around the room, this room is completely empty other than one torch for light and this hole with the ladder leading down.
Is it an ever-burning torch or a normal torch?
It's a normal torch.
Somebody's lit recently then.
Yes.
I was gonna ask Grim if he can look down the hole to see if he spots anything.
Yeah.
People are nearby.
Also, I think it's interesting to note that not only is it that this torch was lit recently, it seems like it's the first time a torch was lit. Otherwise, there wouldn't be much oxygen left in the air for a torch to be lit.
That's a pretty good way to think about it, yeah.
Yeah. So somebody's.
This might be a new tunnel.
True. So that means somebody must have dug this recently, or.
No, the air is stale. It's been here for a while.
All right. Who would you like to go down the ladder?
Well.
Yep. Well, after we're done, is there nothing in the room?
Literally nothing else. This is just here for the air break.
Did Grim see anything?
Yeah, let's head up.
And Grim, looking down, didn't see much else.
All right, then we'll head down.
You can tell this ladder specifically here. Let me.
Question mark.
That's my thing. It hasn't loaded in properly yet.
Oh.
One second, gotta make this smaller. Here.
Where'd Grim go?
Grim's right here.
Oh, okay.
You can see this ladder was made by. It can hold you, but it's soggy and was made clearly for a small creature.
Small.
Okay, one sec.
The perforator probably tunnels in.
Yeah, probably.
Well, he can't tunnel in because then you would all drown.
Oh yeah. No.
He is
squeezes
behind.
it.
Oh, he is on the wall, climbing down.
Scuttle.
Once it,
Jump
once
down
that
onto the
happens-
perforator. You bounce. The floor is filled. The floor is wet. Obviously, wet with little footprints. You can see little footprints of water.
Are we able to identify the footprints?
There's not much room to fly here, Basilis. You can get gently up, and then you're immediately bumping your head.
Perforator just climbing on the roof.
Oh, is it not like 10, 15 feet tall?
It's about 10 feet at the max.
Okay.
The feet look small and are webbed.
My mind just went Gripply?
What we would have to roll to see if we know any creature that is like this.
There's
Do we
plenty of
see it?
creatures like this. This is simply too little to go on.
Do we see any kind of like claw marks or anything like between the webbing?
26. Can I identify the tracks?
They look like goblin feet. Kind of. But you don't think
Goblin
goblins are aquatic.
We don't know.
The water goblin.
Here, one sec. I gotta reveal even more of this because you're flying.
Oh my!
Oh,
What is
what
that?
is that?
Was that the ship? Oh, I
Yes.
just saw a creature inside.
There's no creatures inside.
What
I was
did
gonna say
you
there are
say?
none. There's none. There's definitely nothing you see.
All right, come on.
But
let's
speaking
keep
of
moving.
creatures, Basilius, you hear chattering in a language that you don't speak
Does anyone speak it?
from below you.
Basilius kind of waves his hand, like, hush.
Does anybody speak it?
Check. No. No one here
Oh, fuck.
speaks. Aklo.
No. Azrael still needs to learn it.
Yeah, my undead can speak it technically.
Does anybody have comprehend language or something similar?
That's for written language.
Pathfinder equivalent. Oh,
Tongues would be the next best
As
thing.
you
No,
step down,
comprehend language is for spoken language too.
Grim, if you step down here, you need to make a. Oh, actually, you need to roll something because as you step down, there's a creak, and you can feel the floor giving out.
Oh god.
It's not made for someone your size. The floor does not give out. But you can see it bends with your weight, Grim. This is bamboo and reeds.
I was gonna say I'll have the perforator pick me up.
Is Gorg jumping?
yeah, he jumped over the small gap.
Gorg begins to jump down the small little stairs.
Come on, give us that acrobatics check. Let's see it.
Gorg, as you begin to climb, definitely most of the stairs break on your way down, but you see some creatures.
That is
You mean Grim?
that's
you
Grim.
Mean Grim?
That is
Grim.
Gorg is trying to jump the gap.
Gorg,
That's
Gorg
fine.
failed
You
to
can-
jump.
You can easily just do that.
Yeah.
I say it's only 5 feet ish.
10 feet. Cries.
Oh,
I told you, water goblins.
contacts.
That's a giblin.
They all turn. They raise fishing spears. And they take a defensive stance near their giant pile of what looks like boxes, sacks, metal containers.
There's 4 of them. I can probably catch them off guard if I make them for their tunnel.
I could
I
honestly
could probably just
body
fucking
them.
freeze them all.
Yeah, what you see is 4 gilblins.
On Monday, our level 1 characters took care of them easily.
And
Oh,
there were
you
more
fought
of them.
goblins?
Yeah, they're usually native to Asura.
What spells does Azrael have?
A few. That's it.
What's
So-
down there, Grim?
Goblins,
Goblins. How many?
4.
I could easily just send the perforator to go kill them if you want.
Are they attacking?
They are.
No, they are just standing.
Yeah, they're standing with their spears raised. They have these hooked fishing spears.
Azrael, do you have any language spells prepped?
Pretty sure I would still have comprehend language, but that's about it.
Put it on me.
Alright. We'll cast comprehend languages on.
Okay,
Basilius.
Basilius, you can now understand what they're saying.
I'm gonna flutter down.
Tall one, take the loot. We have to get out of here.
I want to use the force to convey an emotion of peace.
Okay, make a check. It's only DC 15 because they're on the same planet as you.
Beat it by.
I made it.
Oh, you barely made it. You sort of feel their fear, and you press this feeling of peace towards them. They sort of look at each other strangely and look at you.
I kind of say out in common, do you speak my tongue?
They look at each other. One of them speaks up. We speak the surface language.
The ship landed on you. Is the loot here from the ship?
He says, ship used to be on large rock face, but tides shift, and it fall. The land on our village, yes. Stuff here is from the ship. Food, uh, gadgets, shiny things.
May I inspect the gadgets? We're here searching for evil artifacts from the ship.
But they're ours.
Yes, I just want to inspect it. You can tell I mean you no harm, can you not?
Mm. How many of you are there?
As many as there are you.
Plus one more.
But I don't think we need to tell them
Come
about
come down then, we speak.
Oh, I was in front of them.
I know.
Okay.
He means all of you.
I motion and I say, come.
Should I bring...
Gorg comes instantly.
Should I bring the...
Hey!
I stand on the edge of the plank here.
He says, we have many things, but we did find them first.
Could we make it trade for some of them?
Yes, let me look through the stuff. I am a noble of the above lands. I have many more things than in that pile. Perhaps I can barter and trade with you.
Make diplomacy.
Yeah, can I give him guidance?
Plus maybe
You can look at the
guidance.
shiny things, but you can't take.
I'm gonna
Okay.
flutter forward.
They extend to you, or what's it called? One of them brings forward a small little crate that they have. It's like a waterlogged crate made of metal, and they unlatch a hatch. He says, Okay, look in here. What you see in there is a bunch of mechanical pieces and odds and ends. You have no clue what any of this shit is.
It's just nothing looks relevant, right?
You don't know what relevant is.
I mean, like things that look like working tech, not broken down. Maybe like a lightsaber.
I
or
mean, yeah,
anything
there's
evil.
no lightsabers, or there's no like clear weapons. There's like a bunch of dials, shiny bits of crystal.
You could.
I have a question.
Could you sense it?
What kind of check would this be to
Appraise.
like be able to know what it is? Praise?
Appraise, and I only allow you to roll it if you had the technologist feat. We should have brought Gaxum. Gorg, it looks pretty shiny. Just straight up, the metal's probably worth a lot. But you can't fucking tell what anything else is. In there, there is
Basilius.
what's it called? One thing you see is a black, looks like obsidian, maybe some kind of crystal similar, dagger.
Ooh. I tell Basilius all of this that it
Yeah, Gorg points it out like,
looks-
ooh, look at that.
Ooh, look at
Yes,
that
I can see the
shiny-
dagger, Gord. I can actually see it a lot clearer. You're 30 feet away.
Gorg is like on his
Beautiful.
tippy.
I'm like
Gorg is on his tippy toes.
I'm like 7 feet away. This tunnel is small, isn't it?
You're 30 feet away.
You are all.
Oh. Now I'm not.
Yes, now you're 10 feet away.
Azrael will detect magic.
Okay. There is magic throughout this cave and behind you where the ship is. There's some magic in the box, but it's faded. That's basically it.
Can I'm just
Yeah,
gonna...
a specific school.
Mostly necromancy and conjuration. Gorg, what about you?
Just I'm just gonna real quick boop.
That knife is covered in runes. They look like sacrificial runes, although they're in a language that you don't understand.
Basilius will probably understand it. He still has comprehend language on.
That allows you to understand them. Yes, it doesn't like tell you what language they're from.
Oh,
Basilius,
what do they say?
the runes are runes of sacrifice.
Oh, so they're saying like sacrifice.
They are basically denoting the dagger as a sacrificial dagger. Yes.
Can I check the dagger to see if it has any religious iconography on it?
Yes. It is covered in engravings. Let me.
Where in the ship did you find this dagger?
One of the Gilblin says, near the middle. We aren't able to go far down. It's scary down there, dark. Gilblins, we don't have very good dark vision.
Are you guys ready for a Gilbin village?
I'd be fine with that.
I'm good.
But do I roll a knowledge religion check?
Yes, that'd be knowledge religion.
We could put them under Raymount. Let Raymount manage them.
28.
11.
This is. One sec. You don't recognize the art, but this is the art. One sec. It is engraving showing this figure. One sec. I'll put it in the art channel.
Oh,
We've
that's
seen that figure before.
Yes, that's the nameless man. The man who shall not be named.
The one
Oh,
you...
classy. Heads up. The big bad evil guy of the universe. You are not allowed to say his name, or bad things happen cosmically.
Can I just say, have you guys
by the way,
ever
that
seen...
is not the figure.
Oh, is it not?
Have you guys
No.
ever seen Soul Eater?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just saying.
It's what's it called?
Wrong channel.
Because the what's it called? Big bad evil guy only has one chain on him. His whole thing is that
the art channel.
the art channel. What?
Nothing. Continue.
This is a king that is hanged with a chain.
Wait, the Hanged King, is that something?
The Hanged King was mentioned in a very. I don't think any of you were in it, but it was one of the games in the Living World. He is.
I remember
what's it
the
called?
Hanged King being mentioned. Was that on Thursday?
No,
original Thursday
that
game?
was in my Cthulhu game, my Call of Cthulhu style game. He's a representation of the King in Yellow. If you know that from like the Cthulhu mythos, the King in Yellow.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Also, the Hanged King is mentioned in the Universal Lore document.
I swear to God,
okay.
he reminds me so much
Yeah.
of the Kishin from Soul Eater.
I have not watched
What-
Soul Eater since like middle school. I probably should
What-
rewatch that.
Hang on, I'll
What
post
should we
it in
give?
general.
What could we give you for this dagger?
You have gold or
Yes.
shells.
Yes.
There he is.
Yeah, he's a very similar motif.
I've been offering them like 20 gold.
They don't look very smart, right?
They look like how they look.
How about a couple hundred gold for the dagger?
Deal.
I'll pull out like 15 pieces of platinum.
One of the Gilbins looks at the coins.
Oh,
What's that?
no. It's each one is worth 10 pieces of gold. Do you not deal with these? I have the raw gold.
We deal with gold.
Okay, I'll give him like 150 gold.
Okay. He collects it all up in a bag. He says, okay, you may have knife.
Is there anything else they have?
Nothing else immediately sticks out.
All right. Well, we are going to investigate this ship. Like I said, we mean you no harm. How many more of you are there?
Just us. We were just resting.
What of the rest
Resting.
of your village?
Destroyed.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think I
I-
know what happened to the rest of them.
Perhaps we should offer them moving to Raymount.
Is there anything we should look out for when we're in the ship?
Oh, well, it's very sharp, and the ship is hard to navigate. We have to climb. We haven't been to the bottom yet. We've just explored the middle part.
Have you been to the top or?
We've tried, but it's very hot up there.
Well,
What's the
We-
best point
Something
of
is.
entry?
Yeah, be careful. There's something leaking from the top part of the ship. It hurts. The Gilblin shows his hand, and there's like a pretty bad looking burn, maybe like a 3rd-degree burn.
yes. Don't worry, I'm immune to heat. Fire does me no harm.
Well, we can't say for the rest of us.
Well, wait.
We have
is
a
Gorg?
ship. We have a ship waiting above, and a waterside village to the east. If you're looking for a new home.
They say, we'll find our own way.
Sad. I
Alright.
would have enjoyed having them as
We welcome all kinds of people.
You'll have access to more shinies.
There's plenty of shinies on the ocean floor.
Just as you earn gold from me for that knife, you can earn lots of gold exchanging the treasures you find.
That sounds like work.
God, this
Well.
game reminds me of the lazy goblin tribe. we met.
Well, we'll be back up when we're done exploring the ship. Consider my offer. Turn and fly away. Gorg,
Hmm?
you coming? Gorg?
I'm trying to fucking flip my thing, but my mouse is not working. There.
Okay, Grim, you look down. This is what you see.
I'm gonna cast a jump on myself.
You can see that these parts of the ships right here are emitting some sort of steam or smoke that is going up into the cave.
Is there room to land over here?
Yeah, there is.
Before you do, as you can wait, jump lasts for like a minute plus, right?
Jump last till the next time you jump.
I'll say, hold on. Before you jump, let me make sure it's safe for you. Fly over and see if it's like scalding hot here.
It is. This part of the ship, the part where you land, like here, that's fine. However, this is like burning hot.
So Grim would be able to walk along here.
Yes.
Okay. You're fine, just avoid touching the structure.
Do I need a roll?
Acrobatics, yep.
Yeah.
With a plus
Can I
20.
just fly over?
You can fly over, yeah?
Oh, are you casting fly?
Yep, cast fly. I was gonna say, you have fucking 5 of those spells per day, so fly is totally within the use. 53, wow.
How far
that
can I
enough?
get?
Yeah, you can land, like, here. You take a running jump. The perforator jumps across and, like, hooks onto the thing, bringing Marasmus up with him.
I don't need skills when I have something that has more than enough ability itself.
This is a giant vault door.
Grim?
Yes. I assume you want a strength.
Okay, you push this lever up, and when the lever reaches the top, you hear a psss, and a bit of steam comes out. Gorg and Grim, You both feel the steam. The steam is intensely hot. You're not close enough to get hurt by it, but if this thing were to spray directly in your face, you probably would just be blinded. And now there is like a gentle flow of steam coming up from the door's edges.
You might wanna back away. This could.
Yeah.
Yeah. You too, Silly. I don't. Well, I don't know if
The door is part of the floor from where you guys' perspective. Remember, you guys are side scrolling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna spin this.
Okay.
I
There's a
suppose I'll raise it and-
chunk. As you spin it, you hear the locks disengaging, and with a final psst, the door swings open this way
towards Gorik.
towards Gorik. Yes.
Yeah. Timber.
Grim. The heat is intense.
go
It's
around
maybe
the door.
like. The heat is maybe
Around the
like.
open door.
I'll say there is no way to go around the open door. It's straight up just.
Blocking.
Yes. You would have to climb up it and then.
Well, he can fly.
Oh yeah, you can. Oh yeah, you can fly.
Wait.
Rip.
Wait. So like, how narrow is the walkway though? Like I had thought it's a whole platform. Like I could just.
Yeah, that's fair. You could go around it.
Around it.
That's fair.
No,
Yeah.
no. It's a side scroller. We're dealing with what we can actually see.
We're not in fucking
It's a
flatland.
side scroller, Classy. Classy bends over and starts sucking Grim's dick.
What the fuck?
I don't know. You just threw yourself on top of his cock. Look at you.
He's used the grapefruit method.
Better.
Oh, shut up. Yeah, that's a meme I haven't heard in a while.
Lament of Scoff.
Does the steam let up?
The steam does go out. There is steam pouring out. It's maybe like 150 degrees in here.
Allow me
Can
to
we go in?
investigate first.
Give us a yell if you need us then.
You see, the engines are still moving. However, there is this sort of blackish goop leaking from them, as well as steam, and there's even some small fires.
Imagine if we can fix this thing. Christ almighty.
Get Gaxum down here.
Yeah, he would
We're
flip
definitely
his,
bringing Gaxum down here.
he would flip his shit.
Because of your comprehend languages, you can see this. But this is in abyssal.
Oh, I could read that anyway.
Okay, yeah, then you can see it's in abyssal.
Can I fly down and follow him?
Oh, yeah. Can you add Abyssal? That's what I learned when we hit level 7.
Sure.
Uh,
Let me add it to your token.
One on-
Gorik.
You're braving the heat.
Basilius is doing it by himself because of the heat.
It's only 150. I mean, Gord can last here for like a few minutes with no issue.
Yeah.
It sucks, but you can still do it, Gord.
Yeah, you're free to join me if you want.
Yeah, you can do it.
It's just very, very uncomfortable. I'm going down to them completely immune to heat.
No. I go down and I start to feel hot. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to last long in this. I fly back up.
So you instead decide to go down on Grim.
Bruh.
He
By the
does
way, these
heat-
lights still are obviously powered.
Problem fixed.
What's
Who-
through these next
I say,
doors?
who knows how long this ship has been running?
But back to what I was saying, like, if we get Gaxum down here, he would flip his shit knowing this thing exists.
Some sort of cargo hold.
Taking a curious look, it looks like it's probably been picked through from the goblins.
There is some stuff, yeah, but most of the shit's broken, and you can see outside because there's holes in the hull.
Okay,
Damn, this thing goes far down.
I'm gonna keep venturing downward.
Okay. Pass another hole here. At room number AX.
Hmm.
You missed this one here.
Is there anything relevant inside going in?
This would take months to actually, like, fix.
And
even
dude,
years,
months?
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe years To be more
Yeah,
accurate.
decades.
Some sort of mechanism. You don't know what it does.
Yeah. I'm just taking a curious look around first before I tell everyone else they can come in as well.
The ship is obviously busted here, and the ship goes from metal and part of the ship to it seems like it hits something underwater, and you see stone flooring.
Ooh.
Oh,
This stuff looks Carlo Ryan's evil, like the 40K freaking ships. The giant cathedral ship.
What's this? Is this just like
This is some sort of underground cathedral that the ship hit. The most of the cathedral is completely destroyed.
you recognize the god?
Nope. There's no iconography. You immediately feel a disturbance as you begin to get closer to the bottom.
You want to go bring us?
Yeah, why don't just peer through here first.
What are those?
What are the?
Shut up.
A disturbance.
You cannot tell the power of the disturbance, just that there is one.
Hmm.
Wait, did he call us?
No.
Not yet.
I'll fly back up. Has the heat let up a bit with the?
The heat is getting
Thing-
better, yeah.
All right. It seems the evil we're looking for is deep within a cathedral. Come on down.
Any iconography I can identify?
my
No.
lord, carry me, please.
I could carry you on the perforator.
Can two people fit on the perforator?
Yes.
Okay.
You guys sort of climb down as the perforator reaches these handholds and sort of slowly lowers you. Here is where the perforator is going to have to drop.
Alright, well, where? I'm sorry?
I mean,
Oh,
he
yeah.
could climb on the floor.
Yeah.
That's true, he
The
climbed on the
wall.
wall.
Can't he? Yeah, can't he also like climb on like the ceiling?
Well, he could
and,
also
like,
just
latch
climb
onto
here.
the ceilings
Yeah,
or
you
latch
just climb
onto
the
the
wall, too.
statues.
You just climb on the wall.
Mhm.
Motherfucker's a spider.
I'm gonna fly around here and peer in.
Okay.
Let's go down below. Ezra,
This way or just
These are
this way.
solid adamantine crates.
I'm gonna fly up.
I see the body bags
yeah.
and I'm like, Basilius?
There is like even though you're not sensitive to it, there is not even when you see the bodies, before you see the bodies, there is like a sense of uncomfort and unease.
Basilius?
Yeah, I want to check out these crates.
Great idea, guys. We're all splitting up. These crates are solid and pressurized.
what's wrong, Gord?
There's a bunch of dead bodies down there.
Hey, dead bodies, alright. I'm gonna check them out.
Okay.
Okay, yep.
You can speak to the dead bodies.
It is a bunch of mummified corpses.
Oh, did you ever fix our armor?
Yeah. What do you mean fix?
I got the mithril chain shirt. He had the chainmail.
Fix in your inventory, but yeah, your stats are fixed.
Okay. Is this like a command prompt? Like a keypad?
Yes. How much is chainmail? It's 5 or 6, right?
Um,
6.
and then it's +1.
It's +1 chain.
Mm-hmm. And then I have the mithril shirt, which I paid to enchant to +1.
All right. You did your own armor, right?
I did not.
Okay, 1 second. I changed then.
Do like, can I identify anything particular? But
Oh, also, I gotta get rid of some of your shield mod.
My shield mod is the same.
5?
It should be 4.
Okay.
Wait, yeah, it
Your
should be
armor
4.
is chain shirt with a +2. Yep. Okay. Everything's fine now. What was that, Grim? Not Grim. Oh, what was it, Asriel?
Anything interesting about the corpses at all?
You can't tell. They are wrapped up in a thin, not cloth, but sort of like cloth-like plastic.
I'm gonna ask Greg. Yeah, Grim. Do you think it's a bad idea if I open one up to check?
Nah,
All right.
they
then.
could just have diseases.
Well, that's just normal for me.
Okay, Gorg. I gotta reveal a bunch of shit because you can see a bunch of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Oh, you're gonna encounter
Also,
the
be
bad
aware,
guy.
your fly spell is probably about to end.
Wait, I'm gonna do what?
You're probably gonna encounter the bad guy. On
Oh,
your own.
you're flying off on your own.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's below us. We would have to rush over to him.
By the way, Asriel, all these bodies are like obviously on the wall. This is a door.
Oh, that's a
This is a door. This is a door. The
Well-
other doors have been ripped off or broken.
Well, this is a good chance to learn not to bring Gorg to dungeons.
True.
Yep.
Gorg,
just-
I mean,
Gorg,
you guys could.
by the way-
you guys could all easily join me.
I am trying to do something and you're running away.
Gorg, your fly spell is actually about to wear out, so you're gonna have to land somewhere. Okay, gently land on the side. There you go. 1 sec. Asriel, you were gonna cut the covering?
Yeah, and just cut the covering to check the corpse. Real
All
quick.
right. The body is of a species you don't recognize.
At all. Like,
No,
nothing on
completely
or off.
alien. It's a humanoid, but the skin is a deep purple. There's no nose; it's just nose slits, and the mouth is what's it called? The lower jaw is sort of distended and overbiting.
What in? You know, I want to raise this.
However, the creature is relatively well preserved. It looks like he only recently had died.
Well.
You can try speaking with it first.
Oh yeah, can I try speaking with it?
Do you want to use your ability of your Pallid Chain?
Yep.
Alright. Pallid Chain. You may ask one question of the undead creature, or a destroyed undead creature's corpse. They have to be undead first. You can't ask a creature who's dead. You have to animate a creature, then you can ask a question.
Could I animate the corpse at all, or wouldn't have enough hit dice for it?
No, you leveled up. You have hit dice for it now.
All right, then I'll animate this one real quick.
Okay. You cast Lesser Animate Dead.
Yep.
Okay. And you focus on the creature. Very quickly, you hear it groan as it sort of moves slightly. It sort of flails around slightly in its casing. And you activate your Pallid Chain. Your armor glows slightly before you reach out with your hand. What is your question?
Okay, let's see. I want to ask it. Well, no. First, these are like the few things I'm thinking about asking it, but not asking it yet.
What are
Like-
you?
Yeah, that was gonna be one of them. Like, what are you specifically?
You do like, who and what are you?
Yeah, true. I'm gonna ask it, who and what are you?
Those are different questions. Which one do you want?
Who are you? I'm just gonna go with that. Fuck it.
One sec. Name generator.
Court of Shadow.
My actual name, birth name. His name, he says, his mouth moves slightly before he speaks in common. He says, I am Jushaj.
ordered 2 hours ago. And it's been at quality check for an hour.
Are they not
Okay,
running delivery?
He says his name is Jushaj. Spelled like this.
Dodge.
32 dollars. Just
Is it posted in Discord?
Yeah.
That is your one question. He goes back to being mindless.
Alright, yeah. I'll just let the perforator slap him back to dead.
Okay, the perforator
You
just
can take-
beats him to death.
You could just take him with us and ask another question tomorrow.
How are you gonna get him out of here?
Yeah, the perforator would have to pick him up by the mouth, I think.
You could just take the covering off him. And he could move itself.
Oh yeah, you're gonna expect the zombie to climb
Yeah,
this.
I was gonna say, how would he climb the cathedral?
Fine, I'll just carry the body bed on the perforator.
Alright, you scoop the body bag up. It sucks.
Alright.
Throw it over my shoulder like a sack of
Before,
potatoes.
should we do Basilius or Gorg first?
Me.
Basilius.
Okay.
'Cause Gorg was actually with me when I started this.
Oh,
And
okay.
then-
Gorg, do you want to go back
and-
up there?
And then he flew
Wait.
away, looked at the body bags, and then flew away down there before I could even touch the console.
I flew down into the body bag room, and then I called for Basilius, and Azrael came, and I just fucking booked it out of the room because I didn't like being in there with the fucking body bags.
Hey, man,
and then
you
I
have-
kind of wandered off down here.
Basilius.
You have animated dead, so you need to learn how to use it properly.
What's it called?
Wait, what?
Don't you have lesser animate dead?
I do, but I was feeling uneasy being in there. There was something
Just-
about the room.
Basilius, the what's it called? You recognize the alphabet. The alphabet on this keyboard is the common alphabet.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like this. You guys want to see what the common alphabet actually looks like in the D&D or in Honorala?
Mm-hmm. I want to kind of press a button.
Okay. The screen comes to life. It's just a blank blue screen, and whatever what's it called? Whatever button you push. Let's say you pressed Nern, the N equivalent. That only that letter is up on screen.
I want to see how. I want to press a couple different buttons.
Okay, you type a word.
Does it let me type as many digits as I want?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll backspace them.
Yeah, there is what's it called? There is a button for delete and there's a button for enter. But that's it.
And then I will hear Gorg call me. I'll fly over to the undead room.
Fix the trash can.
By the time you fly to the undead room, Gorg is already flying out over
Put
here.
it in the bag.
Azrael and Grim are arguing about where to put the undead.
Hey, where's Gorg? I heard him calling from
He
here.
floated away because he's afraid of the bodies.
Oh. Why would he call me and then fly away?
He's a necromancer who hasn't learned how to handle a corpse yet.
Fly out of the room and look around for him.
You don't see him, but the only other way is this way.
Well, I give up and fly back in the room. I'm not going on a scavenger hunt for you.
By the way, I learned that the name of the corpse that or the name of the undead I rose was
What is it, Rasmus?
Jushash.
Yes, there you go.
I found a computer here. I think. Wait, yeah, we know they're called computers.
Yeah,
right, at
yeah.
this point?
Gaxum has explained the basics to you about how he fixes the robots, but
It seems password locked, similar to last tomb we entered, but it's much more sophisticated. I don't think I can brute force this one. There's a couple adamantine crates. I think if we bring Gaxum here, he might hopefully be able to figure out a way to get into them.
Could we carry the crates with us? Are they?
They are adamantine, Azrael.
They were very heavy.
Yeah, the crates are probably like 1,500 pounds each.
How much can the perforator carry?
Not 1,500 pounds.
All right.
Anyway, let's
Sorry about
progress
that.
further. So he starts leaving the room.
Maybe we you shot us whenever.
At this point, when they show up, Gorg, you just started looking around and you feel your fly spell wearing off, so you land, and that's when they arrive.
Ah, there you are, Gorg.
Oh, hey guys.
Do not
Why-
go off on your own.
Why did you call for me and then run away?
Like I said, he's a
Uh,
necromancer, doesn't know how to handle a corpse yet.
Listen, I'm still new to this whole animation thing.
Pardon?
I'm still new to this whole like reanimation thing.
Oh,
Like the whole bringing the dead back.
This room here
Still
has a
new
similar.
knowledge.
This room has a similar terminal, but however, there are a bunch of glass tubes that are broken or busted, with only one still in place.
I'm gonna head in here.
I want to quickly check the glass tube.
You scuttle up. You see the similar keyboard to how I explained Basilius. Grim, yeah, you have to stay on the ground here.
Yeah, you can. Is there anything in the glass tube?
I go with
There is
Grim.
nothing in any of the tubes, although there is a clearly there's like a dried film of a liquid that was there but has dried.
Can I do a perception check on the terminal to see which keys have been look a little more worn than the others?
Most of the keys look worn.
Shit.
This
You
is
also
this is a keyboard, not a password
Yeah.
pad.
Oh, okay. Is there
What's-
anything else in here, or is it just the tubes?
Just the tubes that you see.
what's this thing?
That is a solid clear tube surrounding a red and orange glowing crystal.
I'm gonna fly over and pick
Can't
up the crystal.
can't get that close. The tube
Oh.
is solid.
The tube?
There's a tube surrounding it.
Oh. I do not see the tube on the map.
That's because I explained it to
No.
you. You don't see. Well,
Oh.
technically, you don't see anything that I explained to you. It's all imagination. But yes, there is a tube there.
Did this look like a generator?
No. And even if you did think so, how would you even explain it? It doesn't look like any
Oh.
generator you've ever seen.
I have a question. Am I able to? Okay, I have a few skill checks that I'm not 100% sure what they do, but I think they might potentially be useful in this dungeon. What does use magic device check do?
Not good for you, but not made for you.
Like wands
Okay,
and
so that might be
scrolls.
useful here.
It could be, yeah, to
Um,
activate some of this technology.
And then appraise. Would I use that if I want to try to figure out what some of this stuff is?
It wouldn't work.
You,
figure
I was
out
gonna say,
the-
you physically can. You can. If this was technology within your level, you could. However, because you don't have the technologist feat, you just straight up cannot roll to identify technological items.
How does the tube that's guarding this thing look?
Is this a door?
Yes, it's a door that reaches into the panel that reaches into the inner mechanisms back here.
Ah.
The tube that's guarding this place, so it's wrapped in a black, obviously these black metal rings, and the tube looks like some sort of glass or transparent crystal.
Let's see if the perforator can just take a quick. Oh, I'm gonna ask Basilius first if he wants the perforator to try to take a quick jab at it.
No, do not break anything before we've appraised it. What's
Okay.
this thing?
Can I see through this
You
door?
have no
the glass
fucking-
door?
Yes, here, one sec.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that looks creepy.
Uh-oh.
This is a metal circular ring that is sparking with electricity. And it looks like some sort of pedestal in the middle.
Anything on the pedestal?
No. There's a flat place where someone would stand.
Hmm.
Is this a switch?
This is a
right?
bunch of buttons and dials.
Oh, man, I was thinking about the switch. over
Start flipping stuff.
Nothing is
Just
nothing is
poke it.
labeled.
I mean, it's not like the ship can get any more broken.
there.
It-
True.
I mean,
Certainly
it
can.
could blow up.
it still
It
has
could also
power.
just-
It's not totally
yeah.
busted.
Yeah, it could also just like stop power.
These are small little valves. What looks like you'd pour some sort of liquid, or like a tube would be hooked up to.
Can I
Can
look
I
inside
open
each of
this
them?
door?
Yes. Almost all of them are filled with different colored liquids. Some of them
Interesting.
are fizzling and bubbling, whereas some are placid and unmoving.
Can I open this door?
Go over
Tinky?
here and look down. Cool, the floor here is made of floor.
That door is jammed shut. You can try to force it.
I'm gonna come down here and take it.
I'll follow him on that.
There is some sort of... These look like spider webs, but there is some sort of leakage from the wall that is making them glow slightly.
Oh,
Or
did you just
jumps.
jump 20 feet down?
What a badass.
Wait, was that 20 feet?
Yes.
You have a ruler tool, by the
Shit.
way.
Each square is 5 foot.
Yeah.
What squares?
If you press
grid.
Control G...
Oh, hey, look at that.
Or when you move, you'll see the number next to your name. That shows how far a place is from you.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yes.
So you jumping 20 feet down?
Yeah, what a badass. He totally does it, too.
So he only takes what?
You do it-
1d6?
No, 20 is what you need. He takes almost... He rolls specifically enough to take no damage. You do a cool superhero
I
landing.
did it twice.
Yeah.
I did it twice, apparently.
Oh, no, that's
10
because...
strength to force it.
That's because when I do a roll, it counts as us both doing the roll. That's just a map tool's quirk. 10 strength to force it is not enough, Grim.
I wanna.
I could try cutting the.
Do the webs? Do the webs feel hot?
To your hand. They do feel hot. Wait a second. Are you? You have DR10 acid. The webs are acidic too.
Hmm. I'll cut through it with my lightsaber.
Okay. You slash through it, falls and just sizzles on the ground.
Okay, the worst thing I'm thinking about is there's some kind of giant spider creature that now can create acidic webs, so that's not nice.
Cut.
Okay, you cut through it.
How often can I use fly?
You have 5 spell slots for that level, so 4 more times.
Okay, it doesn't
Forget
matter
it, we
like
gotta
how
fly out.
it doesn't matter how far apart I cast it.
No.
Okay. So I'm just gonna very carefully go around
Okay.
where the spider webs fell.
Cut.
Okay.
Is there anything back here? Or
Nope. This
can
is just
I not
a.
see past his web?
This is a ball of web.
I do not like that. Basilius, I don't think we should touch the ball of web.
Yeah, I'm gonna back
Can
away.
I see any movement within the ball?
No.
32.
It's completely still.
I'm gonna try to carefully cut through it.
Okay, you just cut through like the edge of it.
Yeah, see if there's anything inside.
Okay, inside there is an armored figure who is unmoving.
Oh, okay.
I want to cut the web away from it.
Okay.
Actually, can I see the armor?
Yeah, it is a what's it called? Let me get
Court of the Shadow.
Well, they don't have uniform armor. Is the thing.
Does he
It's a
aesthetically
similar
look,
material.
It's a
does he
similar material.
aesthetically
Yes.
look like either of the Court of Shadow people we've met?
Yes.
You should probably just make sure he's dead.
Yeah, just turn on your lightsaber in his head.
I was gonna say, can I do a medicine check?
It is like I know they're not. It's about not killing, but I assume killing like, killing Court of Shadow is
This
fine.
person is 100% dead already,
Okay.
without a doubt. There's no like beating around the bush here.
Did I check what?
I wanna cut the web away from them.
All right, they fall
So-
to the ground.
Are they wearing armor? What kind of armor? Adamantine, I presume.
Their armor is a black metal. It's metal as well as some leather, or some sort of material similar to leather.
Is it damaged?
Yes,
From
it
the
is. It
acid?
is. What's it called? It is both acid marked as well as eroded. The armor
Probably
looks
not
like
worth
this.
anything.
Can I see what killed him?
I put it in our chat. What the armor looks like.
Again, it's a Jedi thing. It looks like.
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
Almost literally, yes. Technically, that's custom drawn Sith armor. It's not like been in any games or anything like that. But yes.
Oh, for
Nothing on
see,
them?
I thought it was the white Jedi Knights.
Yeah.
Oh, the temple guards. No, it wasn't that.
I guess we'll leave here then. There's no doors or anything going further.
Asriel, you wanted to get down and examine it?
Yeah.
Okay. The person in the suit of armor is still, like, fully solid. It's not, like, that gross yet. You can see that there are some pierced marks, as well as some battle damage and rippage, as well as some burn marks in the armor.
How old does the corpse look?
You'd have to remove the armor to see the corpse.
Alright, can I take off the helmet at
Okay,
least?
yeah, you reach over to the latches. There's like a side as the pressurization in the helmet is removed. You pull it back. It is a emaciated-looking skeleton.
Oh.
As in, like, there's no skin left. It's just bits of bone fragments. Most of the skeleton has faded away.
Oh, he's been here a while.
But it's clearly some sort of humanoid, except the skull has, what's it called? Grooves on the top. Almost like trepanning, kind of.
I don't know what that is.
You know what trepanning is? It's an ancient surgery where, like, cavemen would carve holes into their skulls with rocks.
Oh, God.
Yes, but it's this skull has 4 essentially grooves going down, like, parallel to each other from his forehead down to the back of his skull. There are grooves in the skull. Like, they look aesthetic, like an aesthetic choice.
I'm gonna keep the skull. I'm gonna keep it as a fucking ornament.
Okay. You grab the skull. You know it's very fragile. By the way, you didn't ask anything about if he has a weapon.
I asked if there was anything on
it.
it other than the armor, and you didn't respond.
Oh, okay. Then if I didn't respond, then I didn't hear it. But he does have some sort of ranged weapons. Some sort of ranged weapon, like a gun, like a sidearm.
Ooh,
And he
I want to
has.
inspect it.
Okay. You hold it out. It is very similar to the kind of guns you would see today, except it is very lightweight. It's made of some sort of light plastic. It has a clip, which you know certain guns do use. not any kind of gun that would be very common.
This is expensive.
Hmm. Does it look usable?
You have no clue. This
I
thing
mean,
is very
is it corroded and damaged to obvious disuse?
no.
Okay.
It's pockmarked with acid, but it seems to have held.
Hmm.
Anything else?
You would have no clue what it does until you fire it.
We can fire it at the we can fire at the perforator. Use it as a test dummy.
No.
Can I
What do you mean
see
no?
it?
It's my
There,
dead.
there is a chance that it could obliterate it.
That is
Could
true.
I see it?
I want to fire it. This way.
Okay. Fires a solid green bolt of energy for a second that hits the wall. It bounces when it
God.
hits the metal, and then it sinks into the stone and leaves a sizzle mark, like scorch.
Okay.
Basilius, may I have that weapon?
No.
Aw.
Imagine if we can.
I tried.
Imagine if we could replicate it.
Why?
Damn it! First, like a hot guy turns me down. Now this.
He also does have a lightsaber.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Is it also corroded?
It is pretty badly damaged. Yes.
If there's a spirit in it, would turning it on release the spirit, like Kitus, or?
You have no idea. You haven't ever held more than one lightsaber with a spirit in it.
Want me to try turning it on, or?
No. We'll take this back to Talak. Just in
Alright.
case there's a similar spirit within.
Okay. You sort of wave your hand, and the saber floats towards your hand, and you grab it. There's a slight spark when you hold it. This thing is not in great condition.
I think you want to be careful with that. It could explode at any moment.
If
Yeah,
I've
please
constructed
wrap
a
it up.
lightsaber, could I try and open it up and take out the crystal?
Yes, I don't see why not. You go in there, or you open up one of the panels on the side of the handle. You see the crystals in there, however, it is cracked and severely damaged. Most of the mechanisms are as well. This thing will definitely explode if you turn it on.
I'll just take the crystal out to make sure it can't be turned on,
Okay?
and then I'll pocket both.
May I please have the gun?
No, if we can give it to our tinkerer, then we might be able to find a way to replicate it. And we can replicate it, we can give it to soldiers. Imagine what kind of.
As of right now, it's a limited use item.
Yes.
And even
don't-
then, I am in need of a good firearm.
Aw.
True.
I
That
wanted
is
a
also
custom
true.
weapon.
Maybe you
But
should
is-
grow some.
We already
What do you
tested it.
Yes, it fires acid.
What do you mean, grow some?
I show you my
Grim-
claws.
Grim looks at his many natural weapons like claws, teeth, horns.
Oh, like my scales.
Basilius grows claws.
Org has claws.
I have my undead. I don't need natural weapon.
Okay, I'm gonna go
Technically,
ahead.
undead's a natural weapon. You can't
Cast fly.
find
I'm
it
gonna
go
as
ahead-
grim otherwise.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and cast fly
All right.
to join you guys.
I was gonna say we could wait for my armor's ability to reactivate to try to ask one of the undead to see if they know any codes.
This is still actively sparking off.
Hmm. Actually, that is true. Oh, that is so much better than Speak with Dead, actually. I just realized, because as an undead, they're servient to you. So if you, unlike Speak with Dead doesn't work on undead because you could control them, but that armor specifically works with undead only, and they have to they're not gonna disobey you because of political differences.
Yeah,
They are your undead, so they will answer. That's so good. I never considered that.
Yeah, that's why I didn't know that the fucking this was password protected. Because if I did, I would have waited it.
Oh yeah,
for
you
it
have
to
the
show up.
skull. We can ask the skull too.
True. We can ask.
You can animate it as just like a flying skull, I presume, Tanky, or
Yeah.
just yeah.
I just just quickly do Hamlet. Freaking.
Pass by
Be
these
or not to
panels.
That is the question.
Well,
What worries
I
me
saw
more
some
is that-
spider webs this way. Let's see if we can.
Again,
kill
you
the
all see
beast.
the little keyboard.
The keys here. You look.
Gorg, you
one-
recognize the language. It's just the common alphabet.
Yeah, I know it.
Put my ear to
No,
any of these
this-
containers to see if I hear anything.
It's quiet.
Am I able to do
Right up this
like?
way.
Am I able to tell anything about the machine itself?
It's clearly something where you type a word and press the enter key. That's pretty much.
Do I
Even a caveman can tell what a keyboard does.
can I try it? Can I
What-
try something?
What do you want to type?
Open.
I would like to type. Wait, what does it say on screen already?
Nothing.
Let me ask that. Nothing.
It's just
Alright.
it's just a blinking cursor on a blue screen. It's a-
Basilius continued flying forward.
It's
by
a
the way,
it's a
guys.
Windows blue screen.
Can I type reboot?
I'm held captive right now, Basilius. I
Uh,
can't move.
At all, right?
Can I type reboot?
Grim was probably like, "Wait, no, don't leave Basilius. He's
Uh,
talking to us."
Does that word mean anything to Gorg?
Oh, to Gorg? No, but he thought that it might like work with
What word are
Gorg,
you?
Gorg doesn't know what a reboot
it's
is.
a search thing. Okay, okay, never mind. Not reboot. I'm gonna go ahead and type in.
Open. I'm in.
I'm gonna go ahead
could
and type
literally-
in unlock.
Unlock. Okay. You press the enter key. You hear a hiss. Psst, psst, psst. All these crates unlock.
Oh, was it really that easy?
Yeah. Why would it be complicated?
We don't follow. We don't.
I
fucking
look
know.
in. I look inside.
The crates aren't open.
I open them.
You cannot physically open them. There's no handle.
I
I think
can I
someone
make it
has to
handle?
type open.
I go back and I type open.
Okay. 3 numbers appear on screen. 1, 2, and 3. It prompts you to select one of them.
One of them.
Yes.
And 2 or 3.
I'm gonna go ahead and select 3.
Okay. This one swings open.
Are there any spiders here, Tanky?
There are normal size spiders, nothing crazy.
So when you get done, can you go
Let's slide out this way.
I look inside.
Inside is a bunch of. Oh, they open on this side.
You're getting a discount, right?
Oh,
Inside, because they open from the top, and this is the top.
yeah.
They open
Standing on
with a
this
bunch
one.
of this first one, aka the third one, is filled with a bunch of tiny little metal sticks.
Huh.
Metal sticks.
Yeah, here. This is what they look like. They are made of solid metals of all different types. This is what they look like.
Well, shit.
Put it in our chat.
Oh,
Oh.
credits.
So, I went ahead and used appraise, and I got 7.
These are clearly precious metals. However, you can't tell how much anything's worth. This entire crate is filled with them, though. There's like maybe 300 pounds of just raw metal.
300 pounds. How much can I carry?
You can tell the metals are definitely not that much, but you can tell the metals are copper, silver, gold, and platinum.
It's worth noting you
Okay.
almost definitely did not bring a backpack with you,
Yeah.
given we
Yeah.
swung here.
Where did you guys go?
Oh, while you were opening
we
the
were literally.
We were talking and
We
moving.
were talking and walking, and you left us mid conversation. You walked away
not-
mid conversation.
Do I just,
Okay,
turn
I
back
didn't
around and
walk
not-
away. I didn't walk
You
away.
did.
I just I didn't walk away. I just stayed in one place.
Technically, Basilius walked away, and then Azrael also walked away.
I had to walk away because.
But
Bean was
I'm not
playing.
thinking. But it's also not that big a deal, because the place they're going has nothing interesting right now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna go circle around and go get.
I'm gonna take like one of each of the things, like one of each type of thing,
All right.
and I'm gonna head out the way they went.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna like go in the direction that they headed.
Azrael, you see Gork fly up that way.
I'll shout out for him.
Guys,
Behind you.
Oh wait.
Oh.
Is there a path here?
I found
These are Eric's.
I found medals.
Where?
I unlocked the things down here.
How?
One of the things.
What were the? How?
I typed in unlock and then I opened one. Actually,
Is it-
can I try to open? I'm gonna try to open the other two. Why not?
Was it that easy? Really?
Yeah, this one is filled with metal units of what you assume is currency.
I found these
Basilius will
things and I
say,
just dropped
that
them
was
back in.
foolish to do alone. They sometimes store living
I
people
thought
in
you
here.
guys were still here. I didn't know you guys left me behind. I thought
We
you
never
were still
left
here.
you anywhere. We never stopped moving.
Well, I thought we were stopped. I didn't see you,
And you.
continue.
All right. Next time, let's.
I got
just,
distracted.
if you wanted to do something, warn us first so we know where you are.
Don't go
Okay,
anywhere
I'm-
alone. Always
That's-
stick in
I'm-
pairs.
I didn't go anywhere alone. I just stayed in one place. But
Still,
there's
we
I'm
did not
warned-
know
You
that.
can't say you stayed in one place when you veered off into a side room while we were flying this way.
you were flying this way.
Either way, just
Anyway.
next time, tell us you're doing something.
Alright,
Okay.
that's actually
I'm going
what
to-
happened to Raymount. They opened a tomb of some kind, and inside was an ancient evil creature.
All right. I'm going to tell you what I'm planning on doing. I'm planning on being tempted to open the other two crates.
Yes.
I mean, we're all here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I go
gonna have
back and
my
I
worst
open
night
the
prepared.
second and third,
Sort of land to do
or
that.
the first and second.
Which one do you want to do first? Like you can only open them one at a time.
One.
Okay. Inside is. What's... 7 sets of armor.
Ooh, what type?
Oh.
One sec. Pull it up.
And what condition do they look in?
They're in perfect condition.
Oh, fuck
Oh,
yeah.
noise.
Nice.
Noise.
Grog
I would
is
like one of
definitely
these
cemented
suits-
himself.
Okay, Basilius. Since I am the one who opened these up and figured it out, I would like to request that I keep some of the spoils.
Well, we were
I
gonna
would
open
like one
it
of the
up
sets of
anyway.
armors.
I don't see any harm in him taking one of the sets of armors.
Sure, I mean, certainly.
All right.
Thank you.
So
However, we were going to open it with or without you.
I know. I just.
So they're covered in-
Grim doesn't like you demanding things of Basilius. He's just giving you a dirty look right now.
I'm requesting. I'm respectfully requesting.
it is filled with 7 Scatterlight suits.
Scatter light. What?
Scatterlight suits are a tight, form-fitting suit of highly reflective polymers designed to reflect beam weapon attacks.
Oh.
Can you show us
in
what they look like?
One sec.
Oh,
designed to-
Gaxum can make those.
Really?
Yes. By the way, Gaxum can make us like force fields and shit. Personal force fields.
This is
I
what
did
it.
not know that.
This is what it would look like on a character that is in that time period. One sec.
By the way, do we see the currency inside the thing?
Yes.
Ooh,
Aw, that
I
is
like that.
Awesome.
That is
Um,
quite.
They are what's it called? They are orange level. So instead of giving you an armor bonus, it only gives you bonus to touch. And
Okay.
only to
Can you
beam
wear it
weapons
with
or
armor?
rays. No.
Oh.
It only
Okay,
gives you
well, I put-
bonuses to touch related specifically to beam weapons or ray attacks.
Does it count
Well,
as
I-
armor for Gorg? For like making it so he can't cast spells?
Let me check.
It doesn't look like it would, because it's
It
just
gives
like
a 5%.
form-fitting.
It gives a 5% spell failure chance.
I think you can wear it then, since it's only 5. But I'm
No, he definitely
I-
shouldn't.
5%? That's barely anything.
I mean, imagine you go to
That's
cast
a
a fireball during a. Do you want to have a 5% chance of your fireballs failing in combat?
Okay, is there any way that I can equip it in a way that like it will not impede me,
No.
like only
Yes,
having on the
yes,
leggings?
you could not wear
or
it.
something.
That's it.
Okay. All right. Would you guys like me to open the second one now?
Sure.
Go
the middle
ahead.
one. I opened
Alright.
the second one.
In this is a what's it called? With a helmet. There is a single suit of armor made of solid, but flexible-looking metal.
Does it
Oh,
look familiar to any of us?
Um, This what's it called? And it also has, let's see, it has some lights on it. It's clearly not powered on.
Is it tech armor?
No.
Can I grab the helmet, see how it looks?
Yeah, it's some sort. It's a what's it called? It is a helmet, except instead of a faceplate, there is just a solid crystal, like see-through screen.
Can I
Can I put it on?
wait? I was gonna request that.
you can appraise it if you want. Oh no, Basilius is the one appraising it. Sorry.
It is made out of. It's made out of a metal that doesn't look too durable. But the armor itself is fully sealed, and it is. What's it called? It is covered in runic language.
Does it appear to be like a heavy armor, full plate?
No, it is medium armor. It's AC 4, max dex 3, spell failure 40%.
Interesting. Oh,
So, Azrael, you put the helmet on?
Yeah, why not?
You put the helmet on, you hear, "Greetings."
Oh shit! He says out loud.
No one else hears the voice.
By the way, I
You
did
okay?
an Arcana check.
None
You
of you
good?
heard. None of you heard that, right?
Gorg, the runes covering this thing are protection runes against all sorts of types. Like, it's like almost like overkill.
Oh my god! I might want to keep this stuff.
Lord Basilius, could this by chance be the armor that I keep?
It's a
We'll need
40%
to-
spell failure.
Dude, you have such a high chance of fucking your spells up. It's not worth
Could
it.
could I just wear this until we get home?
let's
I don't-
appraise it first. You don't.
None of you heard that voice, right?
No.
What
Grim's
voice?
gonna take the helmet off your head.
Hey, hold on. Before you do that, can I just say hello? Who is this?
Greetings. Would you like me to run the tutorial for the hazardous environment suit?
A hazmat suit.
Sure. Like it doesn't seem hostile.
So, the suit will explain to you that it is a hazardous environment suit, built to protect you from radiation, disease, poisonous gas, cold, heat, all environmental dangers. While powered, the suit provides immunity to the vacuum of space, inhaled poisons and diseases, resistance 10 against all energy except for sonic, complete protection from low radiation, reduction of the effects of medium and high radiation. It is self-repairing and technically living. It repairs 2d6 points of damage per round to itself. It has hardness 2 and 30 hit points. And it requires an hour of charge per day to use.
Can I ask it what type of charge it needs? Like
It says that it takes fuel cells and electrical energy.
Okay. Like I try to like, in my best possibility, resist this to the group.
Interesting.
Like,
Hmm.
It
this
says.
thing.
Oh, it also explains to you that the functions of the suit don't actually work until you put the whole suit on.
Yeah, unless I put on the body armor, it doesn't work completely.
Is there a way to?
Oh, it also lets you breathe forever underwater.
Oh, it also permits you to breathe forever underwater, so that's also a plus.
Is there a way to?
We just got the most expensive diving suit.
I know,
Okay,
right?
Never mind.
No. Ask your question now,
Go ahead.
Grog.
Yeah.